looks like we're live.
Alright.
I think. Yep. What? Wait. Okay, no, that's correct. Yeah. Hello, everyone, or just Toasty. Welcome back to MineMogul.
Yeah, and probably the last one.
Hopefully. Why does it look so low resolution?
Good question. I don't know. Maybe Discord's being weird.
Maybe it's fine. I think it's just... maybe it's alright. I don't know, like everything does. Maybe it's always looked like that and I've just never noticed.
Alright.
Oh well. Yes, so this might be our last one of these.
Well, I mean, we only have... The thread iron rod is pretty close to being done. The pipe is pretty, well, decently close to being done. The copper wire is pretty darn close. The emeralds is getting there. And the steel thread rod, I might be doing something about that. And actually, I've just had an idea on that front.
Okay.
I might require rearranging some belts though. But first of all, okay.
I was gonna say, I sure hope you haven't, kind of pre-gamed this enough that it's gonna be,
Would be like finished super early?
Yeah, like we're gonna be done in the first hour.
I don't think so. Okay, so I've just had a couple of ideas here. So, first of all, I do not need this coal going in here whatsoever. That was for an old quest and it's done now. What I do need is I still need coal feeding this furnace, and a lot of that coal is coming from... Actually, where is a lot of this coming from? I just realized that. Okay, yeah, some of it's coming from way the hell up there.
And
but
yes, Toasty, you're right. We did technically say that this is probably the last stream multiple times now, but this time is probably for real.
Okay, so here's my master plan. Because we still need a bunch of steel threaded rods, my plan is I'm going to basically take all of this stuff and basically make a new steel foundry way up there and start sending the rod down that way.
Okay.
That's the plan anyways. Now, will there be any huge issues with me doing this?
Almost certainly.
Where is this going? You're just getting shot over there. You'll probably be fine. I mean, I suppose I could always, like, kind of do an equal split. That actually might be safer. Okay, what am I actually going to need to do this? Definitely not going to need those. In fact, I should just throw those away. I don't need them.
Oh, actually, Toasty, on the note of this, theoretically, being the last episode, I did the other day try running Factorio, and it does work.
It's not Factorio, you.
It's Satisfactory. Look, they're basically the same game except one's 3D and one's 2D. They're functionally the same.
To a degree, sure. Okay. I'm probably going to go all the way up there and realize I need something else and have to come all the way back down. As is usually the case. No, that'll be fine. Okay, this is catastrophically jamming up. Good to know.
It's fine. Probably didn't need it anyways. I don't know what it was. I'm not looking at the screen, so...
this is what's making my wire for me, and yes, we absolutely do need it.
Debatable. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't actually know how far along we are in anything. If it's like, we're in a good place, terrible place, or somewhere in between.
I think we're in a decent place.
Why is that not?
Okay, what am I... Now I'm trying to remember what exactly I've done up here.
Why is that the wrong side? Something wrong with my geometry and what I'm modeling right now.
Why on earth do I have so many of these things going?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, let's just turn these off for the moment. It's not gonna hopefully cause any major issues. At least not for a short amount of time anyways, in theory. Man, I have so many machines on up here. Okay. What we could do... Okay, actually, alright, I've got a plan. We are going to combine this belt with those ones so we still get a nice supply of coal going down. I think that's probably the best way to approach this.
Okay.
If it will snap to the appropriate spot. It is not snapping to the appropriate spot. Okay. Just run this all the way over here. Unfortunately, my mind is still slightly scrambled because I've been playing so much Satisfactory. So I'm kind of used to those controls.
The controls in that game are weird.
They don't really feel that way to me. Did I not just turn... Oh, there's two here.
I don't really like the, how many different buttons there are for... Like, it feels like there's way too many buttons for change what you're holding.
That I can kind of understand, yeah.
It's like, okay, so there's a button to change, which item is in either, like, you know, which item you're holding in your hands. There's a different button for deconstruct, and there's a different button for construct. There's a different button for... I don't know, it just feels like there's way too many things for... It's like, these could just be variations of the same thing.
There we go. Right.
And then it doesn't help that there's also, of course, the numbers that lead to different, was it like, you know, you can have a hotbar of different things that you're building in there, and I don't know, it's just like there's so many different things to control at once.
I suppose so. I've probably gotten used to it. I think I've sunk almost 50 hours into that game already.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm probably at about 1.
Don't worry, that will change.
Yeah, whether I like it or not.
Where the fuck are these things coming from? Oh my god, there's another... How many of these bloody machines do I have up here?
Do you tell me? You built them. I haven't been paying attention.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I have 6 of these things up here. Okay, anyways, so... we don't need that. Alright. So, yes, the plan is we're going to build a new steel foundry up here, in theory. How are we going to go about that? And then, ideally, I'd like to make the iron rod up here, too, and just, basically send it down. It'll be a lot easier.
Right. Have you seen the new trailer for the new Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2? I haven't even watched the first one.
You really should. It's really good.
I don't know. It's again one of those...
Oh wait, this is not one of your things like, oh, everyone likes it, so I don't want to watch it.
No, actually, it's a kind of a different thing. It's like, I honestly just do not have any interest in the slightest.
I
Like,
see.
absolutely none. It's like, literally everyone could tell me that it's an amazing show. It's like, Okay, I don't disbelieve you. I'm sure it is, but I just have no interest in it.
All right, I first put back because I forgot something.
Yay!
Hey, I keep a tally just for the hell of it,
Of what?
of how many times I forget something and have to go back down.
God, I have to
I don't like what's
hang on.
breaking there.
I need to figure out
Hold on,
where I
just wanna
keep
be
my
sure
notepad.
this isn't. It is. Oh my
Sure
god,
hope
this
it's not full
stupid,
of slurs.
stupid machine.
Hey, I've opened my notepad, and it has a section here that just says, the first thing that came out was increased pipe production from iron elevator cave. I have no idea how many streams ago that was.
Yeah, I got no clue either. Oh, this stupid thing just keeps on backing up, and it's driving me absolutely nuts. And I don't know why, because I played a little bit of this yesterday, just trying to get stuff up. It did not back up a single time. Not once. But then, for whatever reason today, it's just always backing up.
Skill
Anyways,
issue.
just get 2 of those. Oh, yes, I'm going to need 2 of those. I'll steal the thread rod machines from the. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't show you something I feel like you're gonna hate this. So I temporarily set this thing up right here.
What is it?
This is basically the less efficient version of my threader over there, because I didn't have space to build my one from over there. Otherwise, I would have just done that. But yeah, it does work. It looks absolutely terrible. It looks like a roller coaster of some kind.
It kind of
But it does in fact work.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not questioning the actual functionality of anything here.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know what I'm looking at. I'll just trust that it somehow makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a bit of a preview for us in a Satisfactory.
Probably.
Yeah, I was actually telling him. Well, I showed him on the wiki just how absolutely massive the map was. I didn't even realize it until I looked it up. It's like, oh, the map in that game is kilometers upon kilometers. It is just massive.
What was it again? Like 47 kilometers?
Something like that.
Hang on, I can look it up in a moment here.
Put down our tally. Technically, it should be the same tally, but I still went back up without picking up the thing I needed to.
What, you went to where you needed the thing, just didn't grab it?
I purchased it. Yeah, it's still sitting in the elevator shaft.
Good job.
Yep. Yeah, I can be absolutely brilliant sometimes. Why the fuck do I have this? Okay, you know, oh, I've got way too much crap in my inventory. Okay, I don't need you. I also just fell in for some reason. Don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Anything else I don't need? Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you.
Sounds like there's very little that you do actually need.
I actually should probably get a second one of those. Okay, get that. Get another one of my... Where are they? Ore crushers. Okay, back up we go. Hopefully I have not forgotten something else. Oh, I can't remember if I told you, I just unlocked trains in Satisfactory.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. it actually probably happened at a good time too, because I'm having a bit of a transportation problem. Not like for myself, just resources. And I'm hoping the train will alleviate that. We will see, though. It actually just occurred to me, I really hope it's an electric train, otherwise I'm going to have to basically have it stop by my refinery to refuel itself. Which could be kind of cool, but
Well,
you know, it's just more work.
need train stations for some stuff.
Yep. I know, I guess I'll just do that. That looks awful. Alright. So that'll get crushed. Come out here. I'll just do a stupid little... Wait, would that be a good idea? No, we don't really need iron down there. Nah, screw it. We'll throw it all in here. Oh, you know those ration bars I got you to try last stream?
Yes.
So I got some new ones,
Okay.
and they are actually flavored this time.
Flavored, like, with what?
So suspicious.
I am.
Hold on. So, hold on. Headset cable's too short. 1 sec.
Need to get a wireless one like me. The superior means of gaming. I don't know if there's any... Like, I've never noticed a delay in the Bluetooth. And I can just go make tea while still listening to whatever I'm listening to. It's great. I don't even have to be in the same room.
Alright. So, we got a blueberry one, a raspberry one, a lemon one, and an orange one. So, there are more flavors, it's just they didn't have them at the time, so that is kind of what it is. I put that in completely the wrong spot. Okay, that'll do that. That'll get crushed. Good stuff. I hate how I need to keep going like up and down, up and down. Okay, so now we are going to need a furnace. Just realized how dark it was now that I got rid of that.
Yeah, Toasty, we're talking about the ration bars. That's what flavored things we're discussing.
There we go. Okay.
Why is that not?
That is not the way I needed that. You know, something I actually do miss a lot of from Satisfactory is you can lock the hologram in place and see if you like the placement before you actually place it. It's a really, really nice feature.
I mean, that's nice, but my problem was more, I kind of expected that the trees would not clip through things as much as they do.
Don't worry, you can deal with that quite easily.
Toasty's just saying, what flavor of depression do you want? Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, like, a couple places in Canada used to have them. Then all of a sudden, everyone just completely stopped carrying them almost all at the exact same time. And I don't really know what to make of that.
I'm gonna say... I don't know how exactly, but I'm gonna say the feds.
Maybe, but... I mean, they still gave me this type, which is actually kind of funny because it's not actually officially on their website. I just asked if they still had them. They said yes, and then we did like just a invoice form for it.
Yeah.
Okay, where's my rock crusher?
You got under the table ration bars.
Yeah, maybe. Will this work? Yeah,
I feel like
we make that work.
by the texture of them, I feel like lemon or orange would be the best.
I'm kind of thinking the Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the lemon might actually be the hit. That's my thinking, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Lemon is...
oh, it's like slightly too short.
I feel like lemon is almost always the best flavor.
You think so?
I would say so. It usually seems like you can't really screw up lemon too much.
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking that. It's like, yeah, it is one of the flavors where it's like, it is really hard to screw up. The only thing you can really do is just have, like, way too much of it.
Debatable.
Okay, we do that. Things keep, like, sneaking back on each other here. Okay.
Oh yeah, currently what I'm trying to do here, that no one can see and no one will see for quite a while, if ever, is trying to figure out how to design a space elevator that isn't... Basically, how... It was a problem I've realized, like, how do you make a space elevator that isn't just the space elevator from Halo? At least the base of it. Because it's very much just like... I mean, that's kind of the best design, if you ask me, like...
Yeah.
You look at it, and it's like, okay, so it's got a big kind of cylindrical tower around it, supporting it. The different support structures, like, it's... They're all kind of look like that.
Okay, do I have enough? Okay, I'm gonna have enough steel for that in a second, so I'm gonna go down and steal those machines. This doesn't count because I was intending to come back here to harvest the machines. Okay, those are... Now the question is, what am I gonna do with the iron?
I don't understand people who say they would rather just drink the something like nutrient paste all the time. I don't trust these people. Clearly there's something wrong with them.
On that, you have my agreement. And by the way, like, I'm not saying it's like, oh, I want to eat all these ration bars like all the time, 24/7. No, I'm keeping these for like emergency preparedness purposes. That's all.
Yeah, this is I die if I don't eat them. Not I can't wait to eat this shit.
Wait, oh shoot, no. We don't want those going here. Where do we want these going? Here, maybe? Is that going to cause a problem? No, okay, we're good. Alright, so this, I can harvest all of this crap now. I guess I will need that machine as well.
You know, just looking up designs of space elevators. I mean, all of them are pretty shit looking. Okay, this is the thing I've never understood, and I don't know if you'd know any science behind it that would make sense on this. Why do they insist on always having it in the ocean?
Probably because, so if something catastrophic goes wrong, as few people die as possible.
Yeah, that's not happening. Was he saying jalapeno or tobacco flavored nutrient bricks? That would certainly be an experience.
Yeah, there's some... Oh, but would you see, I have absolutely no idea what this is even about. Everyone's apparently going crazy over that, chain-smoking cat girl or whatever anime.
Yep.
Well, do you know anything about that?
I mean, I just watched the first episode before the stream. It's intriguing, interesting. It's weird, obviously.
I was expecting that, but...
I think it's basically the, it's basically what happens when you try... The best way I could describe it is, true girl failure has never been tried before.
Ah, okay.
And now it has.
Okay, I see.
Um.
Alright.
Anyways, hang on. I was gonna look up the.
Can I build this off memory? That is the question.
So yeah, the thing is with if a space elevator collapses, you hope that most of it flies off into space.
Yes.
Because based
Wait,
on
that's not gonna work.
what geostationary orbit is, fuck you, Google AI overview, you piece of shit. It's just like, I just looked up, what is the circumference of the Earth? The Earth is not a perfect sphere, meaning the circumference varies depending on where it is measured due to an equatorial bulging. I don't fucking care. Give me the answer that I want. Give me the fucking average. You know that the reason it did that is because one of the top things is... Because basically, have you noticed that if you read the AI overview and then click on the top link, which is always Reddit, it's just the Reddit answer. It's like, yeah, it's somebody trying to be smart on Reddit, and it's like, just tell me the fucking answer, you piece of shit. God, I hate Reddit. 40...
Actually, we should...
That doesn't seem right. Huh, well, whatever. Even if that is accurate, which I don't think... No, that is not even remotely accurate. Well, maybe you have to have it slightly higher than geostationary. Either way, basically, if the whole thing doesn't fly off into space, the entire elevator is wrapping itself around the planet.
Yeah.
It's like...
it's not good.
No, it would be a problem.
Suboptimal, even. Yeah. So, I still find it interesting that it's like no country, at least that I'm aware of, wants to make a kind of serious attempt at building one, which, to a degree, it's like, I understand because, theoretically, just with our current materials, it's impossible. That's one issue right off the bat. That is not going to work.
The other is it's going to cost the gross domestic product of several countries, probably.
Do I have an ingot strainer?
And
No, I do not.
And actually, the biggest problem I think that everyone would very quickly realize is like, why? Why did we build this thing? Like, for what, purpose? We don't have enough shit in orbit to justify this. It's completely useless right now.
So yeah, that's the thing. It's like this. It is very much of a. Okay, this is a tree that you will not sit under the shade of for a very, very long time. Like, doubtless if it will actually pay off until. Now, granted, the country, after the insane cost of building it is paid off, the country that has one will become obscenely rich. It's just, getting to that point and making back what you spent on it.
I think the problem is more, it's like we're going to bankrupt our country and have to sell the elevator to someone else about 17 decades before it ever becomes... Before it ever starts making money, not necessarily making a profit.
Yeah, that is certainly possible.
Funnily enough, you say no one's attempting it. If you believe every fucking article that is linked in Google Images, Japan is apparently planning to. But of course the main issue with that is, like, really? The Earthquake Island.
Yeah, I know, it's like...
You guys want to build a space elevator, do you?
Yeah, wouldn't be my first choice, that's all I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, I still think the smart thing to do, which I don't know if anyone's planning to or not, but, like, the correct choice is go to the moon and build it there.
Yeah, but of course you need to actually make the elevator, useful. You actually need, like, industry on the moon first. Okay, I think that'll work. Alright, let's turn this on and hope nothing explodes. So that'll go in there. Get crushed. I hate how I keep hearing things breaking. They were not breaking before. This is a new thing.
It's fine. It's too late to worry about such things.
Yeah. Okay, so the thread rod's done. The copper pipe is getting very damn close. Okay, that's probably enough of a head start. Actually, on how much... Did that always have that weird texture? Maybe I just never looked in the furnace enough.
I don't know. I've never noticed that either.
Alright, anyways, let's turn these back on. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of issues doing this. Oh, that'll get turned on.
Sure you didn't just jinx yourself there.
Come on, more coal, more coal. We're almost there. Okay, cool. We have enough for steel. Got the ingots going. I really hope they don't get jammed up in this thing again. They might. If they do, I'm literally just going to switch it to single ingots and hope that solves the problem. It's more wasteful, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you need to remember that we are almost at the point where it's like, if it doesn't work, that's someone else's problem.
Yeah. What the hell keeps breaking? That's driving me nuts. I thought I fixed that problem like ages ago. Okay, here we go. We got ingots. That is an angle I don't like that they're going in on, but it's... Oh, it just barely fits. Okay. I suppose the other thing we technically have to worry about is that it could potentially overwhelm the machine. I hope that's not the case. I think there's enough of a gap. Okay. Yep, things are going in there. That should be enough of a gap. Okay, we're going to... Oh, hold on. I need to steal one of these.
I'm at the point where despite what you say, I love that sound. It just always amuses me. Just the knowledge that
the machine's turning?
No, just the sound of things breaking and knowing that somehow, somewhere, something's gone catastrophically wrong.
Ah, yes, that.
And it's probably been doing that for decades. Well, not decades, but multiple streams, and we cannot figure out why or how.
Yep, and I just realized there's a problem already. Oh shit, that's not gonna work. We already have a problem.
Yay.
We already have a massive problem. We are about to sacrifice things to the chomper that we don't want to sacrifice, but we need to fix this quick. That is a lot of breaking. What is going on?
Are those things we possibly very much need for the,
They very well might be, yes.
It might just be emeralds getting obliterated.
Okay, hold on. We gotta stop that. Okay, how are we gonna fix this? Okay, hold on. I think I know how to fix it. Oh, this is gonna be bad. We may have a lag spike here. It's gonna be kind of bad for a second.
It's fine. We've had those before and we've survived, kind of.
It's gonna be a shit show getting rid of those. I should actually just turn them off. That's what I should be doing. Why? Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's just get rid of that for a moment, so hopefully... So I contain the mess... Wait, why the fuck would I want to contain the mess up here? No, let's send the mess down. It makes it easier to clean up. Okay, so hon, if we delete that, get the crusher here, which hopefully it will fit. No, it won't because we got a stupid boulder in the way. Just chuck you out of the way. There, that's good. Good, okay. That'll get crushed now. Okay, one problem solved.
Something else broke, don't worry about it.
Yep, we're not
Something
worrying
else
about
broke,
it at all.
don't worry about it.
If those are emeralds, I'm gonna be very mad.
They definitely are.
Okay, hold on. We need the coal here. Why are so many things breaking?
It's fine. They definitely aren't important. I have never heard so many things breaking
Yeah,
at
I
one
know.
time.
Like something has gone wrong here. What? Where is this coming from? It sounds like it's coming from around here, but how can it be coming from around here?
Was he saying, why would I want to contain the mess up here, he says, fixing his mistake only to remove it right away. Yes, that happens
Oh,
a lot.
naturally, as soon as I come down, it stops. Nope. Where?
That would be such a great thing to do. If it just, like, there's just a thing built into the game that's, like, every once in a while, it makes the sound of something breaking. Nothing is breaking, but it just makes that sound. Because it's funny.
It sounds like it's coming from over here, but...
I would do that. I would absolutely put something in that is like, this just makes you think things are going catastrophically wrong, even though it's not.
It's gonna be one of these.
I always think of that VeggieTales thing, like, oh, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay, it's not happening over here. Where else could it be happening then?
You know, one of those things that does
whatever.
always make me feel like a bit of an idiot, but
What's
also
that?
is not going to stop me in the slightest from what I am doing.
Oh no.
It's just that thing of, like, the idea, like, you know, me trying to model a space elevator. It's like, I know that what I am modeling here isn't going to be, like, what I plan to use it for, the base is not going to be visible. It's gonna be essentially, like, just part of the skybox, sort of, like, backdrop sort of thing. Which
Okay.
means you're not actually gonna see the part that I'm spending all this time modeling. You're just gonna see a cord going up into the sky.
Yep.
So, like, there's really no reason for me to be doing this, and yet here I am, doing exactly that.
An artist's tale as old as time.
I hope so. I hope I'm not just, you know, specifically stupid.
No, shoot, wrong merge. Oh, come on. There, okay.
What's he saying?
It's always fun trying to solve problems like this on the fly, while you know stuff is backing up and causing problems.
Toasty's saying, I've been reading into Pavlov's dog recently, and this is reminding me of it. Just, he's conditioning his brain to panic when he hears the shattering sound. Yeah, regardless of if anything's actually happening.
The game might be fucking with me, I admit that.
It almost certainly is.
Because I swear to you, it was not doing this the entire time I was, like, running it the last little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Is it... Oh, dear.
That's fine.
Is it actually happening up here? Because sometimes these things will actually spit out, like, right there. That's what's happening.
What did it do?
A diamond went here. It's coming from these.
Ah.
I was chasing it all over the place for nothing. Okay, let's just chuck that in there. Hopefully that, you know, goes. Yeah. Just... I guess we will just have to endure it for the moment.
Yep, as long as it's not emeralds.
Oh, dear lord. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, that's quite fascinating. Toasty's saying that it's, like, you know, happening up here, but it sounds so much louder down below.
Yes, it does. I'm glad you think so, too.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Again, it's almost like it's intentionally screwing with you.
Uh-oh. Bad news. We're approaching the very bad point.
What's the very bad point?
Too many objects that the game might slow down to 15 frames, and we will have to execute basically an emergency purge.
Oh, that thing.
Actually, you know what? We're doing that right now.
Okay. Just commit to the torment.
Okay. Basically, there was just too much built up at that point.
There was no saving it.
First. Yeah, it's like I would. Yeah. Okay. How are you still going? Huh. Is there a way I can actually put a filter? No, there's no way I can put a filter in here. I did not leave myself any room. So once again, we are just enduring the breaking.
Good.
Yeah. So the thing, the thing I do find kind of interesting about these types of games is it's like there's always a problem that needs solving, and it's usually a time-sensitive problem.
Yes.
And I think that is kind of to a degree how it focuses your attention. How are we doing on the... Oh, we're done the copper pipe.
Oh, nice.
So, we just have the... We have 51 emeralds we still need. Here comes, number 51 right now. And we need the threaded rod, which I've got up there and should be coming down in, a few minutes.
Oh, you just need one more... No, never mind. I can't count. You need 51 more emeralds.
Oh, I should make sure this isn't, like, horrifically clogging up. It isn't. Good. I'll check on the other one to make sure it isn't... I should actually leave some feedback for this game. I think that's what it's going to be. The opening to these machines needs to be bigger. Because, my god, they are just constantly clogging up.
That one was like an assault on my left ear, Toasty says. And he also mentioned that, yeah, it definitely is 100% louder at the base of the factory.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Toasty. Again, we ignore those now. We accept that there's nothing that can be done, and we turn around and don't look at it.
I don't even technically need this thing anymore, but it's a cool machine, so I'm just gonna, like, keep going.
Alright.
This is how they make sinks, by the way.
I never would have considered how sinks are made.
Yeah, deep drawing it's called. They don't do it in one step, they do it in a couple steps, but... Because it would be too much to do it, like, that whole shape all at once.
Okay.
But, yeah, that is how they do it. And then they have, like, a buffing machine that puts the grain on the inside once it's fully formed to make it look all nice and pretty.
Ah, okay. Because that is always the most important step. I mean,
sometimes it is.
Actually, yeah, when it's a sink or something, it's like, yeah, we need this to not look like shit. No one's gonna buy it if it looks like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks horrific. What have I done? Oh, I see.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold up.
Is that a... What is that?
It's an oh, it must come from the other machines. I was just like, how the hell did Diamond get here if they're all being crushed up there? It's because they're not all being crushed up here.
Some of them are
They're,
being crushed elsewhere.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, those ones are coming from a different line, so it's all good. Also, apparently those coal machines can just make rubies. I noticed that earlier, and for some reason, I didn't think that was possible. I thought you could only get it out of, like, these things. Like in the shaker tables.
Oh, okay. That does not look right.
It is like a constant throb on my sanity. Like I'm being like, is assaulting my mental well-being.
Yep. Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this, actually, that's probably the other bit of feedback I'll leave. Once you kind of get to the end game, now, of course, this is solely, computer-based, but, it does start getting pretty darn laggy. Something I'll be really curious about, once we start playing Satisfactory, is I'm curious what you think about the belts and, like, the objects on them. And more specifically, how they did it. Because I question if... I don't think they're actually real physical objects on the belt. I think there's some trickery taking place there.
Probably. That would be an absurd thing to try to do. Why is this not in line with the pixels?
Gosh.
Hang on. Horrible things have happened.
Actually, speaking of, making sure this isn't bogging up. I can't believe I just designed this thing on a whim, and it turns out it's like works flawlessly.
That is impressive.
I'm very surprised by that.
Also, Toasty was saying something about gems. Have you ever heard of Yothrite? Type of gemstone only ever found once. Oh, I think I have heard of that.
Now, this is exactly where my mind went. If they've only ever found it once, how are they sure it's a legitimate gemstone? Although I suppose they probably examined it quite thoroughly, but...
Yeah.
Like, how do they know it wasn't created, like, in the lab or something?
We have a rough estimation of where it was found, but the area is so large that pinpointing the specific area is futile. So it was found somewhere in Myanmar, an area famous for its variety of gemstone minerals. Only 0.3 gram sample, only one 0.3 gram sample of the naturally occurring form of this mineral is documented.
You can get a cart.
Cool. So yeah, they've only ever found one, like, a third of a gram of this stuff.
A third of... That's tiny.
Yeah. So it's like this...
What is the point of this thing?
I don't know. Can you put it on the tracks?
Oh, wait a minute. There's a handle. No, that doesn't work.
Can you put it on the,
I mean, it
on the
kinda looks
belts?
like I can, but... I mean, this is a experimental... Whoa! Yeah, okay, I think we should blow that up.
Yeah, we should stop acknowledging the physics engine.
Yeah. Resource scanner. Just kind of like buying random stuff now. Seeing kind of what it is.
It's like I've got no more use for money, so I guess I'm buying whatever looks cool.
No. It's a thing that tells you what a thing is when you point it at it.
Very useful? Questionably.
Shows the name of... That's all... Why would I need...
It's like there's not that many minerals, and they're all pretty distinct.
Yeah, like... Why is this a priority?
I don't know, that's...
Oh, what? Oh, wow, I could have never guessed that.
I feel like that's one of those things they, just kind of put in because they were running out of ideas of what to put in the game.
No, this is a new thing, apparently. Like an experimental thing.
Ah. Okay, in that case, that's probably one of those things that they added, but haven't exactly figured out. It's like someone went to the trouble of coding it, but they don't exactly know why they coded it. It's like, we'll come up with a reason why this exists later.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a tool for dumbasses.
Yeah, actually, I suppose it could be.
I'm pretty sure the, thing in Satisfactory that I played, like, if you skip the start, I'm assuming that means, like, the drop pod sequence? Like,
I think so, and I think it gives you your hub already built.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, that game is so condescending with its tutorials, I kinda love it.
Oh, so you want to do the tutorial then?
Maybe,
or not?
I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet, if we should bother. I mean, I don't really care one way or another. If we just want to get right into it, that's fine with me. I just think it's so funny that it's like... It feels like the developers realized that their game was weird, like, you know, more popular than they intended it to be. And it's like, oh, it's not just the factory autists playing our game. It's normies playing our game, and they don't understand factory autism games. So we gotta talk down to them aggressively.
Actually, you know the person on Discord, oh shoot, who I was mentioning last stream, actually, I think it was, talking about air conditioning?
I think so. Yeah, the one who didn't know how air conditioning worked.
Yes. Well, she also plays Satisfactory, and I asked her just randomly, it's like, hey, I go to oil production, any like tips or things I shouldn't do? And she's like, oh, I never actually played past oil. I haven't even gone to oil production. I usually stop around steel. And I'm like, so you made it like a quarter through the game.
Okay, so my question first off is like, what do you mean you stopped during steel? This isn't a game you stop.
Yeah.
You keep going until the factory is done, and when it's done, you start over.
Yeah, precisely. Oh dear. Yeah, I was afraid that would happen.
Probably.
These stupid machines. Never, ever, ever can stop themselves from clogging up. So I have to basically sit here and like spoon feed them.
Why did you mention HP Lovecraft Toasty? I don't know what we were talking about that made you think that. Did we mention a cat?
No. Actually, you know, that is a weird coincidence because her profile picture has an anime girl with a little black cat sitting on her head.
Interesting.
That's a weird coincidence, actually.
Kind of is, yeah.
By the way, apparently, I know this because I got the achievement accidentally for it. My oil pipeline is 5 kilometers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Hopefully it should sustain me for a little while. that's the thing I'm noticing in this game. It's like as soon as you like, okay, it's always one thing like, okay, I've got enough resources, I should be good for a while. Surprise, a new part comes you need to build and you don't have enough. And then it's like, okay, fine, I got all that set up. Oh crap, I don't have enough power to run my factory. So you have to build more power plants, and the vicious cycle continues.
Yeah, I that was my problem when I started, is like, basically, my main issue was misjudging how much, I'm trying to think how much biofuel, how long a leaf burned for.
Yeah, you have to you'll get more familiar with all those like ratios and stuff, and how much you need to supply.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, probably for the first stream, we will be probably sustaining our factory on biofuel for the moment.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Toasty just talking about H.P. Lovecraft because of the air conditioner thing. Lovecraft wrote about air conditioning like it was something so profound, something so otherworldly, he simply did not understand the concept that you can condition the air. Yeah, I forgot about that story. The one where it's basically...
I actually never heard of that, surprisingly.
Hang on, let me grab the book and see which one it is.
Oh, it's like it's actually a specific story?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, there we go. Mess cleaned up for now.
My big-ass Necronomicon here. What is in between those pages? Oh, a bookmark. On the Mountains of Madness. I started reading that about, probably 3 years ago. I'm sure I'll come back to it at some point.
Speaking of which, I've been reading and I cannot find a single one of my bookmarks, so I'm using anything from receipts to napkins to plastic bags, and I still have not found anything yet.
I just, try to remember what page I'm on and cope.
Oh, alright.
Well, I'm going to assume that it's the story literally called Cold Air.
That would be a logical assumption.
Page 226, so it's only 9 pages long. I'm not going to read it or anything, but... Yeah, it's basically, if I remember the premise correctly... He's just like, what is between these pages? He says, opening the Necronomicon. Like, yeah, that is a concerning statement, now that I think about it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Oh wait, 225. 226. I misread the numbers.
Huh.
It's, oh yeah, it's 6 pages. That is a lot of words.
Yeah. Are you freaking serious, Inky? Look at this shit. What
It's
the
like
hell?
perfectly aligned, and yet still it refuses to ingot.
Yep. Get in there.
God, I'm sorry, I just love the way he starts, like, you know, knowing the context of, this is a horror story about air conditioning. Just like, it starts, you asked me to explain why I'm afraid of a drought of cold air, why I shiver more than others upon entering a cold room and seem nauseated and repelled when the chill of evening creeps through the heat of a mild autumn day. It's like, he's basically saying, you're wondering why I'm terrified of the air conditioner. This was not Lovecraft, this was written by an Englishman.
Yeah.
Just the concept of air conditioning terrifies him beyond belief. But yeah, essentially the story is a guy has air conditioning. God, that was loud. That was just me dropping the book on my desk. I can't remember if it's like a air conditioning repairman or what his deal is, but he just comes to a house where a guy has air conditioning on really high and is obsessed with keeping the air conditioning on, and then it turns out that at one point the air conditioning breaks and he needs it fixed quickly, and the reason was because the air conditioning was keeping it so cool in his apartment that he was already dead, and that was keeping him from decomposing. So he was an air conditioning powered zombie, essentially. It's very stupid. I remember one of my favorite things of someone describing Lovecraft was he was basically afraid of everything that he didn't directly understand and was suspicious of it, which is where A Color Out of Space came from. Like, the kind of thing was, like, essentially, he found out that there's colors outside the visible spectrum, and his reaction was essentially, other colors like, that we can't see? What might these colors be capable of? It's like, it's infrared light, man. It's like, calm down.
When exactly did Lovecraft live again? Like, what kind of
1800s, I think? Hang on. Maybe... he would lived into the 1900s. Lovecraft...
Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. I did not know they had air conditioning back then.
Yeah, he lived in he died in 1937.
Yeah, okay, alright.
But yeah, man, he is hilarious in a lot of his stuff. My favorite thing about him, that, you know, there's always the thing that it's like, oh, he was racist, but someone pointed out, it's like, okay, yeah, but he was like the old type of racism where it's like, it's not so much about skin color as it is about, basically blood purity, almost. Like, almost like an aristocratic version of it. Racism and classism combined into the same thing, pretty much. The lower classes
now I'm just imagining him as, like, you know, the three aristocrat guys standing on the balcony looking down in disgust.
Oh yeah, the vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that image.
What movie was that from?
I think that's from Twilight, actually.
Is it real?
Maybe.
Yeah, actually, no, I could see that.
3 vampires. I think...
See, like, my guess was going to be, what was it called? Was it What We Do in the Shadows? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yes, I think so, maybe. I would have guessed Interview with a Vampire, but no,
That would have been my second guess, yeah.
I think it's from... Yeah, it's from Twilight.
It is from Twilight, okay.
And I can't remember if I said.
By the way, we only have 2 more items on the list. We are almost done.
We are 2 hours ahead of schedule.
All right.
Who
knows? I might like screw around with polish sorter.
Sorry, I just sent you something that I.
Oh my god. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Sorry. What were you sending me?
It was just,
yeah, I love that one.
Remember, because it's like, that was weird that Twilight came. In the year of our Lord 2026, Twilight was mentioned twice in the same day for me.
Yeah. Okay. I just realized, like, look at this. A polished sorter. Sort items based on if they're polished, unpolished, or dirty. Wow, if only I could have used that, like, forever ago when I built this monstrosity, and stuff still keeps getting through.
Yep.
Oh, God. Alright, yeah. Anyways, actually, I just got a book, random, like, I just got this on a complete whim. I knew absolutely nothing about it, nothing about the author, but I know the title and the description on the back intrigued me. And so far, it's actually a really good book.
What is it?
It's called House of Suns.
I've never heard of it.
So here's the weird thing. I don't know if anyone would really consider this a spoiler because they mentioned. No, not really.
Is it like a page 1 spoiler, almost?
No, exactly, but kind of to that effect, yeah. So,
I'm assuming it's a
in
fantasy novel.
No, it's sci-fi.
Oh, okay.
So, in the story, as kind of a event of like the world, I guess, the Andromeda Galaxy has completely disappeared, and
That's quite something.
it is quite something. And so far, it seems to be some sort of main part of the plot. But the fascinating thing is, it's like, why is that familiar to me? Like, that specific plot point, I've heard of that before. And, I was just kind of like, there is no way that I saw, like, some random sci-fi video explaining something about this, and then just so happened to get the exact book, without knowing the author or anything, that concept was from.
Is that what
I know,
happened, though?
Yeah. Oh crap! Not again. You just can't help yourselves, can you? Just get in the damn book. But yeah, so far it's a pretty decent book. I have a feeling Dad might like it. Might give it to him after I'm done reading it.
Okay. You know what, the one problem that I don't know if they address this, because I don't know how far away the Andromeda Galaxy is.
Long way.
But it's kind of one of those things of like, one day the Andromeda Galaxy vanished. Like, well, you see, it actually vanished about 5,000 years ago.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
it's not really our problem.
Well, the main thing they're of course worried about is it's like, well, if that could happen to the Andromeda Galaxy.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the main thing they actually mention is this story, and I do find it, like, it is actually a rather honest thing. They're just kind of like, most people just kind of, like, go about their business because, like, what can you do, right? It's like, if the same thing was going to happen to us, it's like, well...
It's like, well, I don't think we can
like,
really stop the galaxy
future, but...
sucker. The thing that just sucks the galaxy into the void. It's like, well... guess we'll die.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's actually like, it is like set in the very, very, very far future, like millions of years in the future.
Ah, okay.
Which is actually quite interesting. Yeah, I know it's a good book. I'd recommend it if anyone wants a. I think it's a standalone science fiction novel to read.
God, that would be nice if more of those... well, I don't know how many of them exist. Have you been to... did you just get that actually, like, at, chapters?
Mm-hmm.
Do you suffer from the same problem I do, where you look at a book... I mean, it's not really a problem. It literally is a case of I am judging every one of these books by their cover, and I find them wanting.
I feel like that might be more of an artist thing, but...
it's just like, all of them, it's like... okay, here's an interesting thing I found.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out, I was like, okay, how do you make a good book cover? And what I would do was go down an aisle, close my eyes, and, like, you know, looking at nothing, and then open them. It's like, okay, where did my eyes go? What immediately caught my attention?
That's actually a good way of doing it.
I was saying, do you have the problem when you look at a book? Yes, Inky, every time. Yeah, that is a problem. And yeah, basically what I've determined is make the spine a bright color.
Interesting, okay.
Because, and you know how sometimes they have books like cover, like the face of it outward? Like the ones that I guess they're trying to promote? Mm-hmm. Not once has my eye ever been drawn to it. Like, they're all, like, you look at these books, and it's like, okay, like, this is a monochrome book of grays and browns and blacks and maybe a bit of red. Look over to your right. There's a monochrome book of grays and browns and blacks and a little bit of red. It's like, they're all the same thing. They can't comprehend the usage of color. They seem to think floral patterns make something look interesting. It's like, no.
Fantasy books are especially bad for that.
Yeah, it's like, can we just have, like, something that looks like you... Like, make the book look like a composite of all those weird little hanger things that you can buy at the garden center. You know what I mean. That's what they... That is exactly what they do.
This is a cover of the one I got.
Let's see if I've seen it. No, I haven't seen that
Probably
one.
have. Oh.
When was it written?
Good question. This is 2008.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, by a Welshman apparently.
They exist?
And yet, yeah, and it is actually comprehensible, which is kind of surprising.
Well, at least it wasn't written in Cthulhu speak. I will never not be racist to the Welsh. It's too funny.
Okay, I was about to say, it's like, I'm a little worried. I haven't seen a coil come down there in a while. Wait a minute.
If it's a metallic cover, that tickles my brain. I don't like metallic covers. I'm sure you've seen this.
Oh
God.
no. Oh boy.
Like, I just looked at the main page of chapters, and it's like... a bunch of butterflies... Like, this is the... Okay, like, the new and trending books are all the same. Like... Okay, we got a bunch of butterflies on some crossed knives. So a bunch of nonsense making up a design. We've got some metal birds and, like, a metal fence-looking thing, making up a random design. We've got a scythe and a feather on some kind of swirly, like, floral metal design. We've got a guy standing in front of a wall of antlers, making up some kind of swirly metal design. It's like, this isn't how you make a good book, for fuck's sake. This looks like shit. None of these stand out. Okay, here's the thing. I just found one of those. I'm sure you've seen it if you looked at them. They're doing it to try to stand out, I think. But I fucking hate the illuminated pages. Like, where they have, like, art on the side of the pages.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear that. Something beeped. Have a what on the side?
Hang on, I'll send you just the first book that came to mind. Where they've got, like, on the edging of the pages, they've got a design.
The edging of the pages.
Here, hang on.
You mean like kind of like a border or something?
No, like, you'll see what I mean. It's like... Maybe you can describe it better.
Oh, those. You don't like those, huh?
No, it's one of those things where it's like, it looks cool initially, but then you start walking around, and it's all of them, and it's like, God, this looks so fucking gaudy. It's just ugly. I hate it.
I do think, did you see those videos of that woman who was like painting like stuff from Lord of the Rings on the side of one of the pages?
That is different. That is like, okay, we've got art on the side of the page. This is the same swirly nonsense that's on the cover wrapped around the pages to make it more uninteresting from every direction.
Yes,
It adds nothing.
Yeah, like it's just like it's wrapping paper basically.
Oh, hang on. Toasty was saying something that I missed part of it. If a book has the edges of the pages colored, so when it's closed, it's all one solid color, I'm going to at least pick it up. What, you mean like white? Now, if it's a metallic color, oh boy, that tickles my brain. Okay, that is the one thing I will say. I've got a copy of Dracula where all of the edging of the pages is gold. That I like. When it's a consistent color, that's fine. When it's a pattern, it makes me hate everything. Toasty just sent me a picture of a thing that I hate.
Okay, so going.
Okay, never mind, you got there eventually. You're wrong, but alright. I am absolutely correct. I hate it. All it does is make it uninteresting from more directions. It's the side of the book that's inside. It's the side of the book that is to the back of the shelf. You will never see that. It's irrelevant. It's just there to make it the reason it bugs me is because you know what they did? They realized my book doesn't stand out. It looks exactly the same as all the other ones because we've probably all got the same Photoshop artist making these shitty covers. I know.
Or they just use AI now.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those. It's like, I know, I've got a brilliant idea. What if I have some designs around the outside of the book? That'll make mine stand out. And the publishing company was probably like, that's a great idea. We'll recommend that to all of our authors so that their book stands out more. And then all of them do it and none of their books stand out more because they're all doing it.
Yeah, that's quite likely how it went down.
I was just saying, I can't argue I haven't finished a book since I was 14. Disgusting. Heathen. Philistine. Read more.
Did you see that 4chan post about, like, the chapter book thing?
Chapter book?
Some guy on 4chan was like, I love, like, I pick up a cover that looks interesting, and then I'm like, oh, cool. I open it up, and it's a chapter book. It's like, and people always like, what the fuck do you mean by chapter book? He's like, it's like, well, it's just all words and chapters. There's no, like, pictures or anything. It's like, are you fucking 4? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, no, they should have, like, made it into, like, a manga or like, a graphic novel. It's like, there's something called your imagination.
Yeah,
that's why, you know, they just write things.
I was gonna say something about that, but I just remembered Toasty might have that problem of not being able to... Was it aphantasia?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I won't say anything too negative about that, but I feel like I've probably told him directly worse things. Speaking of him also being half Welsh, I think, or having Welsh heritage. So yeah, I've given him shit.
Yeah,
we've just been unintentionally roasting Toasty half the stream.
Yeah, sorry Toasty, I feel kind of bad about that. Still, what did I say? Something else kind of like relating to books.
They're all so shit.
Oh yeah, one of the covers of like books I really like. So the older sci-fi ones have some really good covers, like
they're all perfect.
Like Hyperion. Hyperion has like
yes,
great covers.
It does. I've got I need to read that second book at some point. I'm currently reading through 2001.
Oh, nice.
I was just saying, I have Welsh heritage and I'm racist against the Welsh. Don't worry.
All right, noted. Oh, damn it! I should just go around breaking boxes. I'll find a bunch of emeralds, apparently.
Seems so.
Yeah, like Hyperion has great covers. Dune had pretty good covers too, and except now they're all just kind of the flat, boring.
Yeah, because they suffered from turned into movie syndrome.
Yeah.
They have to republish it in something gay and minimalist.
Yeah.
I tell you,
the whole thing of what was that art style that everyone was going on about? Like basically like the corporate, like simplistic art style or something. They had a specific word for it.
It's called corporate Memphis.
Corporate Memphis.
Which sounds so much like, of course it's called that. It's somehow unbearably boring and completely pretentious at the same time.
Yes, exactly. The word just fits the image perfectly, and I know there's actually a specific word for that, but I don't know off the top of my head what it is.
Yeah, it's like the visual version of an onomatopoeia.
I'll take your word for it.
You know, the things, like the words that sound the way they, like, the word, the written form of it sounds the way it sounds when it's actually spoken, like, you know, pop.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. Let's see, this will be good. We are actually just waiting for emeralds now. That's all we're waiting for.
Have you ever read or at least heard of Black Sad? Yes, the cat furry thing. I've heard of it. Is that the one that they've been trying to make like a indie animation of for like the past 20 years? Or is that
yeah,
something
I have
else?
sort of a... No, you might be right. I have sort of a recollection of something like that.
Yeah, like there's some independent animation that I'm assuming one singular person is working on because it's been like, I swear it's been in development for at least 15 years.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's like, good God, man. Just like, there is a certain point where it's like, you need to lower your expectations, your quality a little bit at that point.
Hmm.
What is that? No, it's not that. What is that called? I don't know. I don't care enough to look into the furry lore. Do you know one of my favorite things I discovered about 2001?
What's that?
Do you know how they came up with the name for Hal?
Am I going to hear it?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead.
Think of where every single one of those letters are in the alphabet. And move one letter further.
Oh, sorry, I'm having a hard time visualizing that.
So what's the letter after H?
Wait a minute. Wait, sorry, hold on. You do that for all of them?
Yeah, every letter.
So what? G... B...
No, the letter after H. This is taking a concerningly long time.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, you're asking me to do something that, for whatever reason, is just not computing.
Okay, well, H, the next letter is I.
Yeah.
What's the letter after A?
B. Oh, fuck off.
It's they moved one letter back of IBM.
Ah.
That's the way they came up with it. It is so stupid, but it worked.
Who would have even thought to do that? That's such a weird...
Yeah, like that almost
specific thing.
That almost sounds like one of those things like they did it completely accidentally and then realized like, oh hey, that's actually just one letter removed from IBM. Huh.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. We like it, let's keep it.
Yeah.
One of the things that is very funny about the book though is what the current crisis is on Earth, which is overpopulation. There is an unbelievable... Like, they cannot feed. Like, they're running out of resources to feed and sustain the entire massive population of 6 billion people. It's like, God, I love dated sci-fi so much.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, isn't it?
It's so unintentionally funny.
Hold on a second. Huh. I just had these quests and they were things I've already done and are like already set, so I'm just gonna do them anyways. Why not?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were missing some. I mean, we're probably gonna finish this with like an hour to go, so you might as well, right?
I don't know if I'll have enough time to do all of them, but like I just want to get the MineMogul one done, obviously.
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever said it, but if, honestly, like, if I was to, make a book, I would absolutely do, like, the old sci-fi ones. It's like, I'm making a cool cover. You cannot stop me. I refuse to make anything. Like, I will hire... Like, that's sort of one of those things where it's like, you know, if I had a publisher, which I highly doubt I would, because why would I want that? But it's like, regardless of what they say, like, I don't care. I will pay for the artist myself, rather than whatever garbage you guys think would look good. Oh, and that reminds me...
I think, like, really, if you want, like, any kind of probably the bit, isn't Penguin Publishing is kind of the best option, I think, because it kind of seems like they'll just print anything, you know, both for good and bad.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not too familiar with who... Like, I don't really pay attention to who's publishing a book.
Nothing's poorly building up, right? No, okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I also love the pretentious stupidity of some of the things, because it's like, you know, any one of these companies, they're gonna be kind of cringe. You know, a bookstore is gonna have their opinions. One of the books that's like new this week, I don't know who the hell this guy is, but it's just called Cancel Me If You Can. It's like, it says guy with probably the safest opinions on God's earth.
Yeah, probably.
Or my favorite, one of the times I went in there and there was one of those tables of like, here's our banned books section. It's like, you're not gonna have any of the good shit. I know you're not. You're gonna have like the safest, technically banned books.
Yeah, like
ever.
To me, it's like a banned book is something that you might actually go to prison for if it's found in your possession. It's
yes,
like that's...
it's like, look, if I go over to this table and I don't see the Anarchist Cookbook on it, I am raging.
Yeah. Don't use that, by the way. The instructions are not correct whatsoever.
Yeah, I think they changed it. Like, it's basically now just a trap by the government.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it was a good idea to use it anyways, because wasn't there stuff like boiling gasoline and, like, all these things that's like, technically, yes, it would take an actual flame to ignite the gasoline, rather than just boiling it, but also, you're expelling gasoline fumes into the air, and you're gonna asphyxiate on them, probably. It's like, it doesn't matter if this is technically safe, it's still stupid as hell.
Yeah, it's like, for goodness sake. Yeah, and actually, the other thing that always bugs me is, like, how they always feel like, oh yeah, like, you know, here's how to make, like, a Molotov cocktail. It's like, that, like, with, like, here's a beer bottle and a rag, it's like, that is the dumb way to do it. You don't do it that way.
Yeah, like, that is the poor backwoods Finnish way of making it.
No. The Finnish way is correct.
Oh.
Like the Finnish actually had this down to a science because they used it in the Winter War.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like,
I know.
Yeah, like, so, first of all, am I getting in trouble for explaining how to make...
Probably. I wouldn't.
Well, I'm not saying, like, what to fill it with, I'm just saying the technique of the container.
Is it the one, I'm looking at pictures where they've got, like, something tied to the outside of the bottle?
Okay, so, you know what, screw it, I'm just going for it. First of all, don't use a beer bottle, because the glass is actually kind of surprisingly thick on some of them.
Yeah, I love watching videos of people trying to smash bottles. It's like, wow, that's sturdier than I thought.
Yeah, so, first thing you want to do, don't use a beer bottle, use a mason jar, preferably a squatter one, so it is actually a lot easier to throw. Second of all, you actually are going to want to seal it, and, you know, like, so then the gas doesn't actually leak out, like, you know,
oh, yeah,
you've seen
have
plenty of
build-up
videos
pressure.
where it's like, well, you know, like, where you have, like, the rag in the beer bottle, it's like, the top of the bottle is just open. If you tip it the wrong way, all that gas is going onto the flame and lighting you on fire, and there's plenty of videos of that.
Yep.
It's like, okay, no. What you do is you seal it up, and I think they actually put wax around it as well, just to like make absolutely sure, because, you know, obviously they don't exactly know when the Russians might be rolling up.
Actually, I think
then,
they did know when, and it was immediately.
and then the thing is, like, don't have a gasoline-soaked rag, because that's going to evaporate before, unless you keep applying it. The real trick is you duct tape stormproof matches to the outside.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
the
seeing in
real
all the
trick.
pictures.
Yep, I think they sometimes used flares as well, but in my opinion, that's a little bit of a waste.
Yeah, a bit much.
Yeah, if you want to go like the really try-hard method, you cut the striker off the box of these stormproof matches, fold it into a U shape, duct tape it around the match, and attach a string to it. So you literally have like a pull cord igniter for the matches. That's the real.
Oh, that's what's
big brain way of
going
doing
on
it.
here. Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
So yeah, there. Now you know how to make a proper Molotov cocktail that. Although, actually, now that I think about it, there's a rather amusing hint of irony that they were using these things pretty good against T-34s, I think it would have been back then.
Probably.
And it's like they were using this pretty good effect, and now all the people using them are communists, and they're doing it the wrong way, and they're setting themselves on fire.
That is actually very funny.
Yeah, like there's a nice little, like, later subtle irony is the best type of irony.
Yep. Oh, Toasty just also bringing up about books. I don't understand book awards, like New York Times bestseller, and it's every damn book to exist under the sun.
Yeah, it's like, that means absolutely... I don't understand. It's like, it's a New York Times bestseller. It's like, okay, like, are you literally doing a new one every day?
Yeah, it's like,
that's my question.
And also, it's like, okay, so what? Did the New York Times make this? Are they publishing it? Are they selling it? Are they doing anything? Who cares if it's selling the best for the New York Times? Is it New York Times publishers are the ones who are buying it the most? Like, what does it mean? It means nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yet, funny enough, it's one of the few kind of awards that anyone really has any sort of, I suppose, sense of. But to me, it's like, okay, what I consider to be an actual award, like, oh, it's on a bestseller list. Like, I don't give a crap. If it's sold, like, I don't know, something like 5 million copies or something, okay, that to me is, yeah, that's worth an award. But, like, you can't just say, oh, it's the bestseller. We're not disclosing how many copies sold or anything, but trust us, it's good. It's like, no. Let's go by total numbers, and then we'll see.
God, you know what my fear is looking at this is, like, I don't know who the hell Heather is. If that's, like, a local person or just, like, someone who runs in, like, chapters. Like, who the hell is Heather? I don't give a shit.
Don't they have, like, a Heather's list or whatever?
Yeah, new and hot Heather's picks, and it's like... The covers are so nondescript, but also it's like, you know, thinking of it being women, it's like... At least half of these are porn. I know it. You know it. We all know it. Is there a book talk section? Hang on, I need to find that and see how many is like... what, do I recognize this from one of those videos of, here's the most horrifying thing I found on women's book reading?
Yeah, exactly. I need to pop you open.
Oh god,
fine.
they've got... Oh, Jesus Christ, they've got a romanticy section.
Oh no. Fuck it, let's swap that. And let's swap that.
It's again the exact same thing. It's like, okay, what... Let me just go through these books. Swirly nonsense and a flower. Swirly nonsense and a person holding a flower. Swirly nonsense and a sword on fire. Swirly nonsense, or branches in this case, and a person. Swirly nonsense and something. Nothing really important. Swirly nonsense and 2 swords. Swirly nonsense and trees. Swirly nonsense and people. It's like, fucking come up with another book design.
Yeah.
And the only other book design, other than crossed weapons or swirly nonsense with a person on it, is knockoff Witcher symbol. Knockoff...
Oh, yeah.
Knockoff... Song of Swords and Who Gives a Shits. So, it's all just the same cover. They don't think. They just make... It drives me insane, the idea that you would write a whole-ass book and then receive a minimalist bullshit cover like that and just, like... Yeah, that's good. That's what I was looking for. It's like, it looks horrible. It looks so uninteresting.
Yeah, it's like we need to go back to, like, actually having some interesting things there, like...
Yes, there's just nothing that stands out about it.
No.
Hang on, there's also, speaking of that, people don't know how to name books. Like, okay, tell me which ones of, when I just said, you know, a Song of Swords and bullshit or whatever it was, the first book recommended, A Ballad of Falling Dragons. Next one, A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's like, you guys you're just using that same fucking formula.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't just say a thing of this and that. It doesn't... Oh my... I don't know, I just hate modern... There's a reason why the only thing on my bookshelf other than manga is books that were written, like, prior to 1950.
Yeah,
like
I don't really blame you.
The 80s at the absolute latest. It's like, I hate modern books. They are so shit. And the only time they're not that is there's some sarcastic nonsense.
Sarcastic nonsense?
It's like, it's literally just buzzwords like YouTube thumbnails, but for books. Exactly, it's just like, oh, that sold, that did good, so let's just do the exact same thing.
I think it was Game of Thrones that did it.
Yep, Game of Thrones started it and ruined it for everyone. Well, he didn't ruin it for everyone, but everyone ruined it for everyone else. There was another thing with that, like the sarcastic... Have you heard of this book series? This is another one of those ones, like, I absolutely refuse to acknowledge it in any way. The Dungeon Crawler Carl series.
I have not heard of that whatsoever.
You are lucky. It's basically, you go to the bookstore, go into fantasy, at least half of one of the shelves will just be those books.
Oh my god, we finished it. I didn't realize it.
Oh.
Hell yeah, alright.
Hey! Like, okay, this is one of those things, like, if you're gonna leave some recommendations on this, it's like, you gotta have some fanfare when you finish a challenge. Like, any amount of fanfare, otherwise it's just like, oh, we won.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Okay, that's actually...
But yeah, basically what I've determined from just brief looking up of it, it's just... I mean, one thing I'll say for this guy, assuming that he doesn't use AI to write it, which I haven't heard anyone suggesting that he has or anything, but it's like, apparently he just does nothing, he just, like, bolts through books, like... It's almost like, yeah, he's got a new book out every month, almost.
Wow, really?
It's like, I don't know how this guy writes as fast as he does, but good for him, at the very least. But yeah, it's like, it's one of those sort of... As far as my understanding of it, it's basically Western kind of isekai D&D type millennial humor book. It is...
See, that's... With the title, that is exactly what I was expecting it would be.
Yeah, it's... I hate those books. I still maintain...
Do you want to go on your rant again about how Critical Role ruined fantasy?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yep.
I was literally about to go into it, and I am 100% certain that that is true.
Yeah. By the way, apparently they're on like their 4th season of their like Amazon series.
I forgot they even had that. And honestly,
Yeah.
again, that's another one of those things where it's like, I see like, clips of it on YouTube sometimes, and it's just looking at the thumbnail, it's like, I have got absolutely no interest in that. Like, it's sort of the same thing for the book covers. Like, I can't explain it, but there is nothing about that art style, or the costumes, or the characters, or anything that even remotely captures my interest. I don't know why. Yatoshi also saying, it's like the anime titles that all are the premise of sucked into a fantasy world, but I'm now a super creep with nuclear bombs for hands. Pretty much.
That's a great title. You should make an anime, Tootsie.
That would actually sell, I guarantee it. But yeah, there is a Western version of that I just hate.
Oh, speaking of the Western version, which is kind of funny given the original was Western too. The live-action Avatar series. Oh no.
What about it? Is there another season?
Oh yes, it just came out.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, didn't that end like last year or something? Like, they didn't do another season, did they?
No, they did another season. And I'm just like,
why? How did they have the budget?
Explaining stuff to me, and I'm like, what do you mean they did this? Why did you change that? There's literally no reason to change that. Like, and
the main thing I remember hearing was that, like, wasn't it Azula's partners there basically came with her because they're friends? And, like, we gotta support our friend here. And like I said, I don't know for certain, but this is just what someone said in a review. It's like, in the animated one, doesn't she basically blackmail them into helping her?
May came because she was bored, and, yeah, she blackmailed, what's her name? The super happy one. Yeah, but she blackmailed her into coming along.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, we're coming with you because we're just such good friends. It's like, I will ruin your life if you do not come with me on this stupid adventure.
Yeah, I think it started with, yeah, because she was at a circus, and Azula was like, "Hey, set the safety net on fire, and now let all the wild animals in the circus loose, and still have her perform her routine." And she's like, "All right, I guess I'm going with her then."
Cool.
But anyways, it's like, okay, one of the things they did, see, here's the problem. It's like, it's hard to kind of compare the differences without spoiling the original. But let's just say a very important character dies way before he should, and shouldn't have even been in this scene in the first place. And my thing, I'm just thinking is like, okay, so how the fuck is this whole rest of this act going to work? Because
he was extremely important.
I wouldn't say extremely important, but it's like they literally would not have found this place without him. And it also basically kind of screws up Zuko's story. I'm also trying to remember if they...
Okay, you said you're not going to spoil it. Did they kill Iroh?
They better not. No, they didn't.
Okay.
The other problem... I actually don't even know if, what's his name, Appa still gets kidnapped or not. I don't even know if that happens now.
What,
It might not.
The flying cow?
Yeah, the flying bison.
Who the fuck is kidnapping a flying cow?
Some, what do they call them, sandbenders or whatever, that just happened to be in the desert at the time.
Okay.
And it's one of those things, like, I know exactly why they removed... Well, I don't know if they removed that, but I know that, see, this pissed me off, because I can't talk about it, because spoilers, but, for the original, but it's like, all I know is, like, this would have been, too depressing for the audience, the whole, oh, what's the matter, millennial, afraid, or, no, what's the matter, Zoomer, afraid you might feel something? It's
okay.
like, oh, like, would it just be too depressing or whatever? It's like, I mean, technically one with Appa being lost is very depressing, but it's like, you did it so you didn't ruin your sort of girl boss archetype, didn't you? That's the
Ah,
whole reason you did this.
it
Which,
was,
in my opinion, does it more of a disservice because in the original, it was better. One of the characters has to basically choose between saving Appa or letting everyone else die, and she chooses saving everyone, which it's like it was obviously a hard decision, but it's like if I don't make a choice, I can't help either of them.
I mean, I think that it was what I've heard through people, or one of the people I watched say about it is like, basically the anime, if we can call it an anime, if since it's Western, is it's about Yang,
Yeah,
Aang,
dang.
being just a complete idiot child who doesn't take anything seriously, slowly learning that he has to take shit seriously.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
Whereas the live action one is basically the exact same premise, but immediately after, he goes back to not taking shit seriously, and, like, he never actually has to live with any of his decisions. He just, it's like, oh, don't worry, we'll resolve this, so that, you know, like, there's no consequences, good or bad.
Oh, I hate it when they do that so much.
It's like, oh, have you seen the, finale of Digital Circus?
Yeah, it was all right. I wasn't super thrilled with it, to be
I mean,
honest.
they left
I
out
feel like
all-
I would be upset if I went to the theater for it.
Yeah, it's like, can I'd like my money back. But yeah,
Yeah.
my favorite thing, one of my friends on Discord keeps saying, it was his complaint about that, and I can't remember what else he was complaining about. I think it was, Has-Been Hotel. It's just like,
Oh,
the problem that these people keep having is that they refuse to kill their characters.
yes.
It's like, yeah, it's like, basically the way I was expecting the Digital Circus to end was, it's like, I feel like they all gotta die.
Yeah.
It just needs, and you need to have them all. I mean, actually, my biggest issue with it was still just like, so we learn nothing.
Yeah.
We don't learn what A and C is. We don't know how they ended up into the circus. We don't know why they were there. We don't know why they volunteered to get brain scans. We don't know if they volunteered to get brain scans or if it was forced. We don't know literally anything. It seemed like everyone came in at different times, but like, okay, well, when did that happen? Did they get uploaded to the circus as soon as they got their brain scans, or were they just stored in a, like, you know, in a disk tray somewhere and eventually put in randomly? Why were they still putting people into the circus? Why is it still running? Are people outside able to see what's happening on the inside? Do they know what's happening on the inside?
Is
Fuck
it a company
you!
just abandoned?
Fuck all of you! You don't get to know any of that shit!
Yeah, I mean, like, the only thing we can really imply, to me, it's like, that the company went bankrupt. For some reason, no one took the shit out of the building, and Pomni found it while urban exploring, and Jax found it when he was homeless. That's the only thing we can really imply.
I would assume it was something like that. Like, I didn't think about that with Jax, but yeah, like, Pomni is like, I was expecting that little just side tangent of saying, oh, I like doing urban exploring, to be like the most significantly important moment in the entire series, and it was never mentioned again. It was never acknowledged, and it didn't lead to anything.
No, exactly.
I don't, yeah, and that was just the thing. It's like, okay, listen, I get that this series is about basically dealing with your mental issues, pretty much. But I don't give a shit. I care about the world more than the characters. Like, you could kill off a character every episode, and I would be more invested in that.
Yeah, actually, I do find it interesting you mentioning they refuse to kill off characters because apart from like some, well, no, I suppose they killed off one person in Avatar. I was just thinking it's like now people do die, but like as for main characters, I can only think of one. Like everyone else lives.
I mean,
But
that
it doesn't feel bad, and it doesn't feel like it was like, oh, they're surviving by the skin of their teeth, um, or that, actually, no, it's not so much that, it's more that, oh, this is plot armor.
yeah, well,
That's
it's
actually
like you
probably
basically
more my
haven't
objection.
you
It's
you
plot
haven't
armor.
put them in such absurd situations that it is unfathomable that every single one of them survived.
Mhm.
It's like, no, that could make sense that they could all make it out of this one. Not like, I think that was basically the thing. I've never seen Has Been Hotel other than the first episode, like, on YouTube, probably like a decade ago now. But it is sort of, I think it basically ends with, okay, so heaven just invades hell and begins a genocide. None of the main characters die from this. It's like, fuck you! Not
Alright.
one! No one dies, because, like, well, we have to have the second season, and we've already kind of established the character dynamics, and the fans might be upset. Like, that is the one thing I will say about, Gooseworks, is basic. I think it was someone made a joke about it, or it was, I can't remember what author it was. It was either Heinlein or who was the guy that did Old Man in the Sea, the crazy one?
Oh, you think I would know that off the top of my head?
The submarine hunter guy, plane crash guy.
Oh, okay, Hemingway.
Yeah, Hemingway. I think he basically said, it's like, people saying, like, you have to kind of court the audience and, make them, and do that sort of stuff. It's like, no. The audience is my enemy. We are at, like, I am at odds with the audience. We're in basically a death battle with the audience, and that is how you have to treat them. They are not your friends, they are your enemies. It's like, no, yeah, that is correct, because if you treat them as friends, they'll start expecting concessions, they'll start expecting that you make things the way they want it to be. And I think that was what was really happening with the Digital Circus at the end there, is people were getting, like, unreasonably angry with the creator because the story wasn't going in the direction that they thought it should be, or it's like, oh, you're not having the character interactions right. It's like, fuck you, it's my story.
Yeah.
Go to hell. Like, no, I will kill off as many characters or not kill off as many characters as I choose to. And it's like, yeah, good for you for not bending to that.
Yeah.
Because that's always the thing, is like, whereas I think that's the problem with Has Been Hotel more, was like, they're kind of in the thing of like, well, we don't want to, basically, this is, I mean, it's sort of the same thing with, Digital Circus, is like, this show exists to be fan fiction. To be fan fictionified.
Yes.
It's like,
Now
You-
that
you-
can
you
be
don't
both
wanna
a good
kill-
thing for its popularity, but it can also be a very bad thing because
yeah, if I kill off this one
show, like,
character, everyone
people
loses their
lose
shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, that can have risks.
Okay. I need to steal this machine here. Okay, steel casting is still going. Yeah, okay, this is actually good. I can basically do almost everything without screwing up too much of the factory that's already here. Where the fuck am I sending these? I just realized that.
Oh god, I didn't even think about that. Toasty might be a bit right there. Avatar, but Aang cuts his thumb and dies from an infection 2 episodes in. It's like, yeah, I guess there is, like, what, like, a century of disease evolution that he just didn't deal with?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Technically, that would be a bit of a problem.
Okay, hold on.
That'd actually be really funny.
That, and no, we don't want that going there. We want this going here, I think. Where's that going to end up is the question. Is that okay to go there? You are... Yeah, you know what? That's fine. It can go in there. The iron is still doing its thing. Okay, yep. We're all good on that account. So, yeah, we're gonna get... Oh shit, we're gonna get some crap wire, I think.
Oh.
Maybe, if I've done this right. I've kind of trapped myself. There, okay, good. That's iron wire, and we're gonna have to get steel there eventually. Yep, all good. Yeah, one of the things, oh, yeah, we still have a leak here. We still have a leak. Yeah, there really is, I think, too much, what would you call it? Like, audience coddling, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, there's, like, I don't know.
Like, it's so non-committal because they don't want to offend the audience's headcanon.
Oh dear.
That's kind of the way... Oh, God.
Let's just throw that there. That's probably gonna cause a bunch of shit ingots. Yep, we're about to get a bunch of shit ingots. Yeah, like, and that's what I was saying earlier. It's like, oh no, careful, you might feel something. It's like, yeah, like, no, the audience's feelings must be... The audience is a very delicate flower, and they must be protected at all costs, right?
Yeah, that's sort of like what I was getting at with the Heinlein thing of like, no, the audience needs to suffer. They need to... They cannot... I think that was a thing that happened when, what's his name? Game of Thrones guy did the Red Wedding. Like, there were a lot of people that were pissed off when they... Because, you know, that's one of those things like, oh, everyone was shocked when when they saw it on TV. It's like... Meanwhile, the people who read it in the book like a decade earlier, it's like, you motherfucker. Like, you killed so many characters that I like. Like, this has basically ruined the book for me. And I think his response was basically just like, Lamau, lol even. It's like, I don't care. That, like, this was always the plan.
Yep.
You will suffer.
The audience does not have a say in the art.
Yeah, the audience gets to suffer, and it is their choice whether they continue the suffering or get broken by it. And that is what makes it great.
Yeah.
Audience suffering. It's what they deserve.
No, I suppose I could have really done that. I could have rerouted, but I really don't want to do that. I've rerouted this factory enough temporarily. Oh. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm a bit sore. You know, oh, by the way, have you heard absolutely anything from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? Because I have not heard a damn thing.
I just saw a meme earlier today that was saying, like, it's literally impossible to spoil, the Mandalorian and Grogu because nothing fucking happens.
See, that's kind of what I was expecting. It's like, I don't think anything will happen in it. Like, that it will not impact the story whatsoever. Or,
No.
like, the wider galaxy at all.
I think it was essentially, like, nothing happened. Nothing
like,
of
I imagine
interest.
it's like, this was basically just another Mandalorian episode. That's kind of what I expected.
Yeah, it's just... What was that joke that someone always made of it with, it was like, the series is Grogu and side character. It's just like, here's cute baby Yoda, and here's helmet guy doing something off to the side. But look, but like, they're basically... I kind of, at a certain point, it just became, we're just gonna jingle our keys of Baby Yoda in front of you for an hour. I think he died. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, you completely cut off here. I assume I did the same thing.
Yep, you just stopped moving on this. I was like, uh-oh. I think someone died here.
Anyway, sorry, you got cut off here in what you were saying about...
Was it
what were you saying,
Grogu and
like,
side character?
it was something like that? I don't know, like... Yeah, just kind of roll it back a bit.
Yeah, basically that... I don't even remember where I was with it. But Toastia said, I've heard the movie was a side mission.
I mean, that's really all it could have been.
Yeah, it's just side quest the movie. Like, nothing important happens. I don't even know where it takes place. Does it take place after the series, or does it take place, like, somewhere...
It,
oh, like, this is... This is
it takes place after Season 3, if I were to guess.
Hang on, let me find out. Let's see if anyone actually knows. When does...
Well, I mean, I suppose the most obvious one is whether or not he has his old ship or not. And, you know, the other thing about that is it's like, okay, if you've made, like, a bunch of series and each episode is, like, I think it was around, like, 40 minutes or something, are you really expecting me to go to a movie where it's basically 2 episodes stuck together? Like, is that really what you're expecting of me?
Yes. And it's honestly what they thought would happen. Okay, I can't find anything definitively saying when it happens in the series. It's all just, oh, when does this happen in the overall Star Wars timeline? It's like, are you new here? Did you just show up? Also, I hate the poster.
Yeah, the poster is shit, like, holy crap.
I mean, I'm seeing the one that's like... You tried way too hard to convince me. It's like, oh, it's like a classic Star Wars thing. It's like... It doesn't... It just doesn't. I don't know how to explain it other than it doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've done that. I need to...
Oh, have you heard that the... I mean, do you know what the funniest thing about it is, though? I was watching a video, Wendigoon's one on the Backrooms. He mentioned this, I didn't realize it. A movie about empty rooms, written, you know, created by some random YouTuber, outperformed a Star Wars movie.
Yep.
It's like, good God, what is happening?
Yeah.
Can you just imagine that from, like, Disney's perspective of, like, literally, like, what the fuck is happening? How did this happen? How could this happen?
Yep. Well, Disney, it happened because, you guys are shit at your job. That's how it happened.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what my this was an extremely early complaint I had about The Mandalorian. Hang on.
I hope that doesn't get stuck. There we go. Okay.
So this was... No, that was not by the end of season... Was that the season 1 finale? When he got the Beskar armor?
Yes.
Really?
Or no, sorry, like when he shoots down the TIE fighter and they escape the planet?
No, like when he gets his full Beskar armor.
That was like an episode... That was, the end of episode 1.
I thought he just got a pauldron then.
Wait, hold on. No, sorry, that was episode 3, I think, at the end. Anyway, so why is that relevant?
Because I fucking hate it.
Like the shiny armor, you mean?
Yeah, like, I'm looking at pictures of him, like, from the first episodes and his armor, and then you look at the other ones, it's like, it looks so lame. It looks like shit compared to, like, the cobbled together. Yeah, like, that one looks cool. He looks like a bounty hunter. He looks interesting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And you know what also bugs me about? Is Disney had the opportunity to Disney to do the thing that made Star Wars great. It's like, you could have made him get pieces of, like, different pieces of armor over time. Like, or, like, you know, he changes it out sometimes. You could have done the thing where every kind of little story arc in the series, he gets new armor, and you get to sell a new action figure. You could have made a modular action figure that you have to collect all the different parts of to, you know, so that you can build him how you want. It's like, you had so many opportunities, and you just decide, nah, shiny. Make him shiny. It's like, it sucks. I hate it. You didn't go the proper capitalist route. Like, see, that's also the thing. They kind of took the soul out of...
Sorry, where the fuck am I sending this? Oh, no, I don't want that going there. Sorry, continue.
It's like they took the soul out of Star Wars, and the soul of Star Wars was selling toys.
Oh, wait, shit, no, I do have to have that happening. Never mind.
Like, I know there are people that that thought that was kind of stupid, or it's like, you know, it's making it more of a kid's thing. It's like, it was always a kid's thing. Kids' things used to be cool. And you took the cool thing out of it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, but like, oh, now things have to be all happy and stuff, like, yeah, and then, you know, once upon a time, it's like, hey kids, want to watch a terrible sequence about a horse drowning in a swamp?
Yeah, that was awesome. And then it's like, oh, don't worry, it doesn't, I mean, that was kind of the worst, you know, the hardest part of the movie to get through. Anyways, we're gonna go a little bit towards the end when someone gets fucking obliterated by a sphinx and you see his charred corpse. It's like, look, here's the face of someone who got, like, microwaved in his own armor. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like the...
God, the Neverender. I need to figure out where to watch the Neverending Story. That movie was awesome.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it.
There are no sequels to it, by the way.
Nope, absolutely not.
Not a single one.
Nope. Oh, that reminds me that, what's it called? Tron Ares is on Disney Plus. I was wondering if I should see it or not. Like, I'm kind of conflicted because I don't know if I mentioned this, my thoughts on the fourth Matrix movie. It's like, it wasn't horrible, but it just really did not need to exist at all.
I've still thankfully never seen it.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like you will gain anything by seeing it. I really don't.
Oh, damn it, now
and I'm kind of wondering if it will be the same way with Ares.
Sir, I just remembered, because you've got the projector set up now, we need to watch, Rebel Moon.
Oh, yeah, okay, so, yeah,
like,
guys,
I
this was
really
a thing.
want
It's
to
like,
experience whatever that is.
yeah, so that's the thing, it's like, he still hasn't seen it yet, and, I know, I think it would be funny if we just sat and, like, just immersed ourselves in arguably one of Zack Snyder's greatest disasters.
I'm almost expecting that I'll like it.
You'll be one of those people who's like, actually, this movie is pure art.
Yes. I mean, I actually think it might be, because it's one of those things where it's like, looking at, from what I've seen of it, it almost looks like one of those things of like, this is gonna suck, but in a good way. It's gonna be like...
Unless they really changed it in the director's cut, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, we need to watch the director's cut. Like, I want to get as much of this nightmare as possible.
See, I almost to a degree don't... If the director's cut is good, because although that's not... It's not like there's no precedence for that. Like, the Schneider cut of the Justice League
Oh, it's
actually
awesome.
improved the movie immensely.
Yeah, you've seen it,
So
right?
I have, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's so good.
like basically what I would say is like, yeah, the original was maybe a 6 out of 10. The Schneider cut, I'll probably say 8, 8.5 easily.
I hardly even remember the original, like the cringe one.
Yeah.
Who made that? It wasn't James Gunn, was it?
No, it was Josh Whedon.
Right, Josh. Yeah, him. I don't know what happened to him, man. He used to make good shit.
I mean, part of the problem is he obviously came in halfway through on that project, but I know what you mean. It's like he's
Like every good movie.
he has not been on his game.
No, like every
the
good
last-
movie was a Josh Whedon one, and then he just blew it all at some point. He just lost it.
Yeah, as we were talking about this on a server a few nights ago, just about like Marvel movies and kind of like how they rank, and it's like, you know, the more I think about, Age of Ultron really was not good. Like it was not a good movie.
How come?
Mainly because I feel it tries to do too much and ultimately ends up having the opposite effect, I think.
I will say that they really ramped it up from the first one. Which, like, I realize it was an alien invasion, but, you know, you kind of got the impression of, like, okay, we know that the world, like, America is not going to let this spread. Because, like, that's what happened was, like, okay, if it gets to this point, we have to nuke the city to stop the aliens. So it's like, okay, this isn't... The biggest thing that could possibly happen here is New York gets obliterated. That's the stakes. And then
That will hopefully stop them.
Yeah.
But yes, I know what you mean.
We're going to assume that it would. Movie, like, second Avengers, I'm going to drop a small country onto the world, killing all life. It's like, okay. It's like, you ramped it up I realize these movies came pretty far apart, but that sure ramped it up quickly. Actually, you know what's weird about it? It ramped it up really fast, but it also didn't.
Yeah.
Marvel movies in order. So here's the reason I say that is because, like, okay, what happened after the Avengers? So Iron Man 3. Well, I would, as stupid as this is, I would almost say that Iron Man 3 was one of the better ones of Phase 2. Because it kept the threat small. But then it's like, okay, Thor the Dark World, I'm gonna destroy all life in the universe and make it dark energy. Captain America the Winter Soldier, I'm gonna shoot, like, millions of people. It's gonna be, like, global genocide, basically. Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm gonna destroy a whole planet, and presumably every planet I can get at after that. Avengers Ultron, I'm gonna destroy a planet. It's like, wow, that would be such a ramp up in stakes if that hadn't happened, like, 3 times already at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, it ramps it up too high, but also doesn't ramp it up at all. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I think that, like, as far as, like, my favorite movies go, it would probably be the first Iron Man, the first Avengers. Winter Soldier might actually be my favorite one. I would say those are my top 3.
Okay.
I'm sure, like, all basically very early on in the movies.
So I never saw The Incredible Hulk, obviously. Iron Man 1 and 2 were great. I feel like a lot of people didn't like Thor, but I thought Thor was a great movie.
It was alright, I didn't mind it.
And,
first Captain America was...
I love the first Captain America.
Yeah, you know what? It was actually a pretty good movie.
Basically, honestly, With a few rare exceptions, they lost the plot after the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, really. Doctor Strange actually was surprisingly decent.
I don't remember what the plot was.
Yeah, I can
I've
understand why.
kind of completely forgotten what that movie was even about.
Oh, the other, what was it called? The Multiverse of Madness. That was not a good movie at all.
Oh, take your word for it, I forgot it happened.
Yeah, actually, that was the thing. They brought up some of the movies were brought up. It's like, I completely forgot that movie existed.
Okay, actually, they've got, interestingly enough, a big list of all of the movies in, like, the order that they actually happen in the timeline. And I'm just curious, like, how many of them completely irrelevant and also stupid? Or, I don't know, it's like, so Captain America was the first. I'm surprised they've done that. It's like, they have such a desire to desecrate what they have created. I'm amazed that the movie titled Captain America, The First Avenger, is actually still the first movie or show or anything in the timeline.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had that. We had the Marvel's Agent Carter that I forgot existed.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, which was just...
Yeah, you saw it, I didn't.
It was not... The biggest problem I had with it was that it made no sense. Because the main plot point was... The aliens want the Tesseract, which the Air Force has. For some reason, and they put it in a plane. And then... Okay, I'm trying to think of why they didn't get the Tesseract, because basically they wanted the Tesseract, they crashed the plane that had it in it, Captain Marvel accidentally absorbs the Tesseract's power, so they take her back to their planet and pretend she's one of them so that they can try to use it in some way, without actually taking the Tesseract, which they don't take for some reason that I don't actually know. And then they come back to Earth to try to get the Tesseract that was literally feet from them originally, and they just didn't take it for some reason. And then eventually, at the end, and the Tesseract ends up in the hands of different aliens, I think? No, it's still in the Air Force, and then they get it, and then give it to the other aliens, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. gets it. Completely ignoring the fact that S.H.I.E.L.D. got it at the end of Captain America.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. That was why I was so confused. It's like, no, S.H.I.E.L.D. already has the Tesseract.
Yeah.
They had it. They were the first ones to have it after Red Skull Man. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
That's stupid. Then Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, The Consultant? I don't even know what the hell that is. I think that must have been some side web series thing. Okay, yeah, there's a few like little mini shorts that I guess were just promotions of the other movies.
Alright.
God, there's so many things here that I don't even know what they are. Oh my god, I just remembered Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I forgot that series even happened.
Yeah, same actually. Why is Copper coming down here? What the fuck? Because I sent Copper down here. Fuck.
They did 6 seasons of that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That they got more and more ridiculous and unhinged as time went on.
Yeah, I recall that. I don't know. Toasty saying he's always been a DC guy. I mean, I don't know if that's better. Like, everything sucks.
By the way, have you ever seen the I forget who made it. It was the series of Watchmen that I don't think it actually did too well as far as I recall, but
Series.
Where are these getting...
Was this like the one that was sort of like just like the comic but animated?
No, it wasn't animated. It was live action. Actually, it might have been HBO that did it.
Oh, right! The one that's not the actual Watchmen thing. It's like after the Watchmen or like an off branch of the... Yeah, I forgot about that. I think it was crap because they, again, didn't understand the source material.
Yeah, it's amazing how often that happens, huh?
You know what I can't believe is how good the Watchmen movie is in terms of accuracy.
I wouldn't know, but just as a standalone movie, it's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, like at one point I saw on YouTube, it was like basically a narrated kind of slightly animated comic. Like it was just the comic but animated and like voiced basically as a series of like the whole
cool.
thing. Yeah, like the movie, there is one major thing that deviates from the comic in the movie, and that is what Ozymandias' plan was.
Okay.
Because admittedly, his plan is so much better, which in the movie. Because in the comic, it was, I'm gonna use a bunch of artists, like there's a subplot of a bunch of artists and surgeons and doctors and all of this disappearing. And it turns out what that was they were building an alien. Ozymandias was building a giant space squid alien that he then used Dr. Manhattan's teleporting somehow, like he harnessed that, to teleport that into New York and just splat this giant dead alien that he manufactured on top of the city to convince the world, oh, aliens exist and they could be a threat to us, we need to unite against the aliens. Instead of, we need to unite against Dr. Manhattan, who just atomized, like, 10 cities. Like, it's a very roundabout way of kind of getting to the same point, and I think the movie kind of, like, it kept it a lot more focused.
I see, okay. Okay, good, that's where I want to go. Yeah. Wait, no, that is... Oh, don't go in there. I'm forgetting which belt goes to where. Like I said, I still maintain that I think one of my favorite superhero movies of all time is actually The Incredibles.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that probably would be my thought, too. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of at the point where I just do not give a crap about any superhero movies, so it's like, it's kind of hard for me to pick one that I actually like, because I'm just so jaded against all of them.
Well, that's what happens when you flood the market, unfortunately.
Yeah, just ruin it for absolutely everyone and yourself somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's... Like, I'm trying to think, like, I mean, we all know it's like, okay, this trend's ending, what's going to be the next trend? It's got to be coming soon.
I don't know what I would want it to be.
See, part of me is kind of like, boy, I would love a little more, like, some more interesting science fiction ones, but the main thing is, it's like, yeah, most writers aren't smart enough for that, to be honest.
Yeah. Actually, just briefly going back to books, you know what one of those things I really hate about a lot of books is? It's that they all kind of have the same plot, which is like, the number of times I'll see a book and it's like, oh, what's the story? Like, you know, it's like, oh, that maybe looks interesting. Let me just, you know, read the back of it. And it's like, it's basically every time it's just the writer's self-insert of, like, the lonely character who sucks and everyone hates is actually the most powerful wizard. It's like, fucking goddamn it, you guys have no storytelling abilities. Like, you just have to insert yourself with your own, like, basically, you have to insert your own inferiority complex into your book just so that you can break out of it and feel like, look, I'm better than everyone thought, because the whole book is basically, but I've already drawn myself as the Chad and you as the Soy Jack. And it's like, I don't fucking care about your self-insert character who is cool and perfect and you, but better. It's just so lame.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
see
I know
that
what you mean.
it happens a lot, to the point where it's like, I can't think of them now, but if I was, like, reading the back of the book, it's like, I see the keywords. It's like, nope, it's shit. I don't care. I have no interest in this archetype.
Oh, got this set up. Yeah, like, you're absolutely right. It's like,
Or that, or it's always rebels. We're always rebelling against the evil government.
have I told you my theory on that before? I feel like I probably have.
I think so. What is it?
Just that the reason there's so many of those books exist is that so people will associate rebelling against evil government as fantasy, and therefore won't actually act on it. It's like hey, we should stop our tyrannical government. Like, oh, what, like the Hunger Games? Okay, LARPer.
I kind of see that, but also I don't really see it so much of that. To me, it's more of just, it's just wish fulfillment. Of like, oh, it's basically like, you know what, kind of the main, they've compared themselves to this so many times that you've actually, like, that was the whole second half of Andor, was this exact plot. The people who, like, when they don't, you know, kind of the more left-wing people, they are, like, the reason they call everyone on the right Nazis is because they are so desperate to be oppressed. Like I said, this was the whole second season of Andor, we're the French Rebellion. We so desperately want to be the French Rebellion. It's like, cool, man, good for you. Like, it's, I don't care.
The other thing, slightly unpopular opinion, until D-Day happened, they really didn't actually do that much.
Yeah, no, the French Rebellion was kind of useless. I think the Polish Rebellion, like the rebels, those guys were fucking shit up. The French ones, they did what the French do.
Yeah, it's like they didn't really have a whole lot of, I mean, like, once the actual invasion took place, and they were giving a ton of intelligence, but for what actual actions they took prior to D-Day, there really wasn't that many.
Yeah, it's like they didn't really, I don't know, like, I don't know too much about it, but that is what I am aware of. It's like, they weren't that big of a deal. I'm sorry, they weren't that noteworthy. But yeah, like, that's what it always is to me. It's like, and I just honestly struggle to understand that mentality. Like, that was a thing that, basically I've heard was, you know, the series The Boys?
Yeah.
How they absolutely butchered the ending. It was all because they wanted wish fulfillment against the evil right-wing government. It's like, it's like, I cannot imagine writing something and being so disingenuous to your own product that you have built that you ruin it for a momentary, like, wish fulfillment political victory that means nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you have destroyed the world you created so that you get to feel like, look, I killed the evil tyrant in my series. It's like, good for you. You ruined your, like, you have no, like, you don't care about your own series. Like, I can't understand caring so little about what you have created that you're willing to ruin it just because you feel a certain way at a certain time about politics. It's beyond baffling to me.
I just realized that we have a huge problem here.
Oh yeah, that's
no.
normal.
Did I record these? Apparently the answer is yes.
Oh.
Unless I accidentally got some coal. No, apparently I didn't.
Okay. Because, yeah, it's like, I would never imagine, like, changing direction with a story because something happened in the news and I just had to make us commentary on it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like I said, it's just so disingenuous to your... Like, it really does feel like, you know, like, what I would want to say to them is just like, do you, like, have some more respect for your own work? Like, for God's sakes, man, you spend... Like, this is like, what, 6 seasons of a show? You spend at least 6 years leading up to this, and you ruined your own work because you felt a certain way about politics? Like, why would you do that to your own product?
Yeah, I know. It's like, what?
Like...
oh boy, I've made a mess here.
Actually, that's another issue that I see, is like how they... It's like, okay, you're trying to make this character be like a real-life analog for people, and it's like... And, like, oh, I want this character to be, like, this guy in real life that I hate, which was basically, as a side tangent, that is the entirety of Dante's Inferno. Well, unironically, like, Dante goes into hell and comes across all of the people he hates, and they're all in different circles of hell. Like, it's... Dante's Inferno, or the Divine Comedy, is his original... is, like, the original wish fulfillment story. It's hilarious.
I haven't actually heard that, but
oh yeah, like
interesting.
The number of popes that he comes across in hell that were the ones that he personally disliked, it's... And then everyone he meets when he gets to heaven are all the people that he likes and thought were good people. And he gets to hang out with Virgil, who is his, like... basically... The Divine Comedy is an isekai, where he gets to be put into, like, it's one of those video game isekais, where he gets to get put into into the little universe that he loves, and it's like, oh look, I get to hang out with my favorite poet from or philosopher from ancient history, and he's super cool and my best friend, and all. It's like, it's kind of cringe if you actually think about it in those terms.
Alright, I was not aware of this at all. It's interesting.
It's really funny if you look at it that way. I've completely lost my train of thought on that. But, yeah, it's like, I just cannot imagine... It's basically, I can't imagine writing a character that I hate.
Yeah, I kind of see what you mean.
Like, a character that I actually genuinely hate, or I've based it off of a real-life person who I hate. It's like, I don't care. I don't care enough about this person to write a 300-page book about how they get what's coming to them and I'm the hero. It's like, I got more interesting ideas to write, honestly.
Okay, good, that is all going where it needs to go.
I
should probably check to make sure that's not backing up and exploding.
It's just so weird to me. I don't get it. It's just modern writer syndrome.
Yeah. Modern writer syndrome, alright. Okay, that's done, that's done. What am I still waiting for? Iron castings, which are proceeding.
Actually, what's funny too that I think about now, half of the things I write, I feel like they're, instead of, we're the great, glorious rebels who are totally the good guys in every single way, and we're gonna overthrow the tyrannical leader. Most of my writing, I think, is basically the tyrannical leader got overthrown and the heroes try to get him back and, get him reestablished as the leader so that they can defeat the subhuman rebels who dared to overthrow the superior monarchy. Basically, everything is just... half of my... Oh, no. Half the things I write is just restore the monarchy to greatness.
It's pretty amusing.
It's like, no, the rebels are always the bad guys. They're scum.
Oh no.
What is
Oh
happening?
no.
We've already won, and somehow everything's going to hell.
Yeah, we might need to turn one of these off. Actually, yeah, that's what I should do. I'll turn them all off and then I'll just start manually feeding them.
I never thought about that too much, but yeah, instead of modern politics, for me, it's always monarchy. Like, every story has to have monarchy in it.
Yeah.
It's the only correct form of government.
It's hard to exactly argue otherwise given current states of events.
The
And
peasants...
I'm not talking about like a specific country, I'm literally talking about the whole world.
The peasants long for oppression.
See that thing about hoodies?
I feel like this is gonna get racist.
No, actually.
Okay.
It was showing like pictures of peasants from the medieval period, and it's like take a look at this. All the peasants in these old things have like some type of shirt with their head covered, or like in a hood, which basically means like, and nowadays all these like construction workers and freemen, they all wear hoodies. It's like the lower classes for always feel the subconscious need to hide their heads in shame.
That's a fantastic analogy, and I choose to believe it's true.
You know, actually, something I'm curious about. Do you like, you know, there's some people who just wear their hood up all the time, and to me, it's like, I only do that if I'm like freezing my, like my balls off, and I don't have, and you know, I, like, it's either genuinely cold, or it's raining a fair bit. Like, I don't get these people who have it on like all the time.
I only ever do it when it's raining, and that is entirely dependent on how far I have to walk. Same with being cold,
right?
it's like...
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, no, you're different than me, because you may not have as much hair as I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's understandable, but yeah, for me, it's just like... How far is the door from my car? Do I need to even bother putting up the hood when it's like a complete downpour? It's like, I can make it. I just can't be bothered. Yeah, my opinion, anytime I see someone with their hood up, you're stealing something. And I don't care if this person is like walking around in the park. It's like, you're stealing the ducks. I don't know. You're stealing. If you're wearing your hoodie up, you're stealing.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose there are those, what do you think of those, like, they call them, like, sun shirts, but, like, it's just a very light, it's basically just a super light, like, shirt that just has a hood on it.
Cringe.
To protect you against the sun.
It's cringe. Toasty just saying, I used to never have my hood down back when I was an edgy teen, but now I can't stand having a hood up. Yeah, like, everyone always wore their hood when they were an edgy teen. But,
yeah.
And some people just never grew out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Or are stealing things.
Or stealing things. Oh, for goodness sake, can you stop fucking backing up and just work? Thing is giving me grief.
But yeah, I agree with the, and isn't...
we need casing again. Iron casing is still going, so we'll have to wait on that.
Okay, I think I found the exact one. Of the hoodie is a fascinating phenomenon, from medieval peons to modern day poors in an unchanged form. The working class has a subconscious need to cover their deformed skulls and faces in shame. Thousands of years from now, poor in quotes people will still be wearing these. I love that.
Yeah, I knew you would like that one.
I stand by it.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you, something about work. Oh, I'm once again, realizing that, so since the, finger incident, which I think I've mentioned a couple times now, we've been having, like, safety meetings every Friday.
Good.
Just kinda to say, like, "Hey, what's going on? Do you notice anything that needs to be fixed?" Et cetera, et cetera. Um, but, so usually I'll at least try to have something unless I, like, literally have absolutely nothing. Um, but
What do you mean, like you'll have
one of the
something to say, or
yeah, like I'll bring up something. It's usually not actually like safety related. It's more, hey, I noticed this thing is
still
getting
not resolved?
well, no, more like, hey, I've been noticing that this thing is in need of repairs, or hey, we're getting a bit low on this. Has it already been ordered or not, and stuff like that. So one of them I mentioned was that, hey, we on our installation installer pin spotter, it's basically you have like these little pins with like a round like disc on top, and it just holds insulation to the side of a duct. And we have this one, it's a manual one. You manually attach the pins to like this gun, press it, pull the trigger, and it like welds it to the side. And this thing is like old, and I'm talking like probably at least 20 years, if not more. Actually, no, it's gotta be older. No, it's gotta be at least 30 years. And the cable on it, now keep in mind this cable is like almost probably like 5/8 thick of like solid copper cable. So a lot of power goes through this thing. And I've noticed like it's been fraying, and it's like it's low, and you can see like exposed copper threads in there, which obviously given how much voltage is going through there,
It's a little
touch
scary.
concerning. And then I brought up in one meeting saying, hey, it's really bad. Also, so is the pedals for this machine and this machine. And they're like, okay, write that down. We'll get those fixed. Probably about 4 weeks goes by. And I bring it up in another meeting. It's like, or no, no, the boss like comes up to me when I was insulating. And I kind of show him like, hey, boss, take a look at this. It's like the cable is like only hanging on by like barely a thread at this point. And I told him it's like I have to like hold the gun in one hand and actually hold the cable up so it makes contact with my other hand. Occasionally it will arc. Apparently one of the guys has been like slightly electrocuted by it before, and he's like, oh yeah, that's not good, we need to fix that. And I was like, I brought this up like months ago in a meeting.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it's like. Oh, we should fix that. It's like, yes, it is bad.
Yeah, and he just kind of like looks at me like he's confused. I'm like, you guys write it down and then immediately forget about it, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, I always love those situations. Like, you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about.
No, and it's like, yeah, it's like I brought that up, and then I also brought up again. It's like, yeah, also the foot pedals for these machines are still not fixed, and they are getting more and more frayed. I don't think we want, especially the press brake, to have some sort of short or malfunction when you're bending it. That would be very, very bad.
I'll take your word for it. I would imagine. I just go under the base assumption that if anything stops doing exactly what it's currently doing at your job, it's extremely bad for everyone.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, hold on. How are we doing here? The castings are still going. That cable's still going. Oh wait, what am I doing with gold right now? Where am I sending the gold? Okay, no, the gold is going to cables, that's fine. I guess we're going to start sending steel over... Where do we have to send the steel? Oh shit, not again!
Oh, for
Okay.
God's sakes.
You know, I'm noticing something here.
Oh, what might that be?
I think it's just the steel that's doing this.
Steel specifically just doesn't work in this thing.
I mean, it was kind of getting, like, I'm doing copper up there, but, like, it's nowhere near as bad. It seems like this steel is jamming, like, just all the time. Okay, I say that, and I come over to this. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
You just got an anti-steel bias.
Maybe I do, yeah. By the way, I love, you know how, like, sometimes, I can't remember, I think it was probably, like, an early internet thing, where there were, like, all these quizzes and stuff, and then people would, like, post their results and shit.
Yeah, that doesn't really exist anymore, does it?
Not really. But at the same time, it's like, I always love some of the new ones that people come up with. It's like, okay, screw this. Like, what is your, like, favorite metal alloy and why? Like, just silly little
like,
ones
just
like
justify
that.
the reason.
Yeah, exactly.
I do love those. I still think one of my favorites is, like, you know, the kind of meme format of, you know, instead of star signs, what's your favorite medieval helmet?
Yeah, stuff like that. Like hyper-specific things, right?
Yeah, sort of. It's like, this is actually going to give me a real, you know, answer of your personality more than anything else.
Yeah. I just noticed there is not a single bit of steel cable coming down.
Intriguing.
Yes.
Why?
What are we going to walk up to? Brace yourselves, chat. Here we go. What are we about to find up here? I think I have a pretty good clue.
Interesting. Not
I
what
shut
I
off the
expect.
machine and I completely forgot to turn them back on.
Ah,
Yep.
that could have been worse.
That could have been worse. I was expecting there to be like some massive pile of these things. Alright, cool. That's back up and running. Pardon me for a second. I just really have to go to the bathroom. I'll be like, 2 minutes.
Okay. I have no idea what to say. I was gonna say, like, oh yeah, he's gone, that's fine. I can, you know, I stream on my own all the time. I can cover for this. I don't know what I've been saying this entire time, and now I'm at a loss, now that I actually have to think about things to say. Toasty, for the love of God, give me something to work with here. Help. Please. I have nothing. Don't abandon me. I have been abandoned. Alright. This is why you don't trust the Welsh. How did the Welsh get away from basically the rest of Britain? Like, if you think about it, no one hears about the Welsh. Like, no one knows what they're doing. I don't think... how many people even know that the Welsh exist?
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, that was way faster than I was expecting. Thank God. I had nothing to work with. Toasty saying... Okay, give me stuff to work with. 2D games or 3D games? Or 3D games over... Oh, 2D games over 3D games or 3D games over 2D games?
I know, I'm kind of a 3D games type of guy.
Yes. I want to say yes. I'm trying to think of, like, a single example that will prove counter to that, but I can't think of anything right now.
And I just kind of feel like, I know, like, even though it's like, yeah, there are some really good 2D games, it's just that, oh, and you're building up here too, of course you are. I just don't really feel like there's enough examples of them to just say that I exclusively like 2D games.
Or better than 3D ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree, I think.
I have no reason to keep that going. Can I... Actually, wait. Come on, I can get, oh, wait, okay. This actually works out quite well. I can get that. Where are you going to head then? That is not where I want you to head. There is that. No. Okay.
I'm still working on the space elevator, and I've kind of gotten to the point where I've, you know, come to that realization. It's like, if this is ever seen, it's seen at a massive distance. I don't need to put this much effort, like nearly as much effort into this as I have been.
Oh.
It's like I can make this so much simpler than I have been all this time, and I just like I can you know, work around some of this stuff that I'm doing.
Okay, this is good. Okay, you know, we might actually get all the quests done. Like,
You got another 10 minutes to prove that.
oh fuck, 10 minutes.
How close?
Like close. Like the final 2 quests are on screen right now.
How long will those take?
Question. That's always a question.
Oh god, I'm always worried when Toasty says check Discord.
Okay, is there a way I can kind of, okay, if that steel one gets done, that would be fantastic. Okay, I gotta go change some things upstairs real quick. Yeah, I would like to
Oh my god. Okay, so we got 2 things. First, fuck zodiac signs. What element on the table of elements would be the best to eat? And
The best to eat. All
yes,
right.
very toasty moment. The other one is a Welsh joke. So they say the Romans invented the first ever condom, but it was actually the Welsh. The Romans just innovated it by taking the intestine out of the sheep before using it.
I've heard that one.
That is a good one.
Okay, that's going.
I don't know where that, like, thing came from, but that's one of those things where, you know, it's like, you know, like, historic, like, from a historical standpoint, it's like, it was one guy one time.
Yep.
It's like, we all thought he was weird, but no, now that's just what we're known for forever.
Yep. Oh, great. Did not mean to do that. I wish you could separate things by type, like what you scoop up.
That would be
That'd
kind of
be
nice.
Okay, diamond, just go on the belt. Question, would you be willing to go a little bit over, I'm talking like maybe 15 minutes at the most, to get all these quests done? So we can actually say that we have 100% of the game.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that you went more time than that over when you were explaining why Duncan, Idaho is getting murdered by a giant worm for 3,000 years.
Yeah, I didn't actually realize I had went on that long.
Yeah, so it was like, I think a couple more minutes is, we can deal with that.
Okay, we're gonna turn that off now. Turn that off.
Toasty, I don't know if he's gonna survive, though. I don't know what time it is for him. But, you know, we'll see. Toasty is expendable.
I really should put our lamppost up here for the one I took down.
The only thing the Welsh are known for now is the fact a school in the 60s got absolutely flattened by a mudslide. That's not funny. Ignore how much I laughed at that.
What was that Russian incident with the hostage takers in the school, and they ended up like killing like almost all of them, like the Russians did?
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, that was a thing where it's basically like, I don't know what the reasoning was, but it's like, we could just destroy this building. Just blow it.
The terrorists can't kill the kids if both the terrorists and the kids are dead.
Exactly. Can't kill them if we kill them first.
Yep.
I think I've heard that kind of as a thing to, I think it was relating to that anime, whatever the one where people had, like, shadow people versions come out of them and they were immortal.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. The name escapes me for the moment.
I really wasn't a fan of it, but that's besides the point. It was when they were, you know, they had the Japanese, like, anti-terrorism unit there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you did see that, like, that was my thing. It's like, they let him keep his gun? What the fuck?
Oh, but it was more the thing that people were making the joke of. It's like, this is, like, the way they were operating is fairly accurate to, like, the Japanese anti-terrorism police of just, like, okay, we're here to kill the terrorists and save the hostages. We're here to kill the terrorists. It's like, okay. Like, you're one of these types of, special task forces.
Oh, in front of, yes, okay, I got the ingot out of the, round it was facing into.
Yay.
Okay, okay, it's good that I've got 2 copper coil quests done at the same time. Okay, hold on. Actually, we could redirect that right now. What am I going to do with the copper? I guess I should first of all remember which one does what. Do that, and then we will redirect the iron to go that way. We might have a couple shit things happen, but it's okay.
It's a risk we're willing to take.
It's a risk we're willing to take. The steel is doing what it can. That's done. I hope we have iron wire coming down the pipeline here. At least fairly soon, I hope. Still steel. Still steel. Come on, you should be running out of fuel. Still steel. Okay, apparently I completely misjudged how long that furnace... There we go, iron. Okay. How long that furnace stays hot for.
What?
Oh, I basically just took out the coal, so it'll just be making just normal iron now.
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to hopefully get threaded. Yes, it is. Good. Yeah, how are we doing for time here? Okay, we might go a little further over than I thought.
Alright.
I mean, we're almost done that one. Is there a way I can speed this up? I could literally steal ingots. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. As dumb as this sounds, this is horribly inefficient what we're doing. But we're doing it. And I completely missed that throw. I did it again.
I was just saying, my great-granddad on my father's side is known for writing a poem about the mudslide, by the way. Cool.
Alright then.
there's
Weird
always
thing to be known for.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty big... I don't think it was actually a mudslide. It was like a,
Like landslide more?
No, it was like kind of waste from a coal mine or something. Like, it was coal byproduct or something, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, I don't think it was just like, you know, a hill came down on them. It was sort of like, we kind of created this own disaster for ourselves. Assuming this is the one I think it is.
Wasn't there a Japanese one that was kind of very similar to that, or wait, or was it Korean? I can't remember.
Maybe,
But I think in that case it actually was a hill.
Well, that kind of happens all the time there.
Okay, yeah, the copper can do that. The steel's getting there. We got... The iron ware's coming down. Okay. I don't think my idea of stealing the ingots is gonna work. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I've got an idea. I've got a plan here. This could work. We're just going to reroute this slightly. And we're basically going to steal the stuff from this casting furnace instead.
Okay. The flood of the Yellow River. I feel like I have.
That's probably... Which time? Doesn't that happen like all the time in China?
1887.
1887.
Oh, that's a bad sign. Where it's like, flood of the Yellow River, you put that into Google, 1938? World War II? 1931?
Yeah, see, that's what I mean.
This kind of just keeps happening. 1887, how bad was... Oh, that's a big-ass river.
Yeah, it's not a small river.
That is a thick river.
I think, what's her name, Century Chan or whatever made a meme about that.
Oh,
the
yes.
Yellow River. Yeah, like 5 million dead Native have lost. Okay, there we go.
I remember that now.
That'll speed that up quite significantly. All of the gold is going into making gold wire now. The copper...
Wasn't there a meme with that, too, of, like, you know, rebellions in Europe? It's like, this nobleman gathered an impressive army of 15,000 men, stormed the castle, and it, like, you know, saved this one small country. It's like, a rebellion in China. It's like, this random-ass guy who is basically on the run from the government somehow gathered like 30 million people, stormed the emperor's castle, and killed, like, and also 20 million civilians died for some reason.
Wait, was this a guy who, had some prisoners escape on him, and then he joined up with said prisoners?
I think that was the guy, yeah.
Yeah, like, it was just an absolutely hilarious story.
You fuck up your job and then accidentally overthrow the government.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I always loved the Century...
pretty close, actually.
Century Chan's art style. It's just... like, the expressions are always hilarious to me.
Oh, they are, yeah. What I'm curious about, maybe the two of them know each other. A lot of times a VTuber shows up in her comics. Well, and it's happened, I think, about 3 times now, at least.
I think I saw something about that just today. Yeah, Toasting the fatalities in 1887 were around 930,000 people.
My gosh.
Nothing normal ever happens in China. It's like every disaster is like 10 times worse than it is everywhere else in the planet.
Hold on.
That might be a problem.
I fucked up. Okay, hold on. We gotta reverse something here. We need to reverse this. Okay. Okay, we have a little too much gold coming now. The thing cannot keep up. Oh boy. We're right on the edge here.
Easy.
Okay, hold on. I think I need to take some out. Otherwise, it's just going to overflow.
Oh god, what is that? No, fuck off. What? I accidentally pressed something. No, it's fine. Everything's good, I think.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is literally producing ingots as fast as it can. And it's still kind of over... Okay, hold on. Oh no! No, I got them all mixed up. Okay, I guess they're just going in garbage then. Because this is just going to make a bunch of shit ingots, and then it's going to ruin everything. Okay. Oh shit, okay. See, this is what I mean that I should have made like a garbage system that I could just toss shit on and then let it go do its thing. Why are you
Looks like
just...
a bin of popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember. Did I send you that 4chan radar story regarding the camping popcorn?
Yes, I love that one.
Like, whenever you hear a story involve, like on 4chan, involving military radar, you know you are in for one hell of a treat.
My favorite part of that was just the thing of how... It's like, yeah, the radar just for a second, like, it doesn't distinguish size and distance if it's too close to the dish, so it's like, we just saw something, what was it, like, 3 kilometers long appear right, like, you know, like, 300 yards off our starboard bow, and we can't see anything. It's like...
Yeah.
You just made a false report of a 3-kilometer-long UFO.
Okay, hold on. Is there any way I could redirect the copper?
You know, just the thing...
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, let me look up Chinese rebellions.
Wait, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm curious how far out of date we're at.
Well, I mean, there was apparently an attempted coup a little while ago. It did not go well. Basically ended before it even started.
Hmm.
Do you remember how, like, South Korea had, like, a military coup and then everyone just kind of backed down and nothing happened?
I believe
Like,
there's a
it's
meme
only...
about that exact situation.
Yeah, it's like, it happened, like, what, I want to say, like, 8 months ago now? Maybe a bit longer?
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Oh my god, it's still overflowing. Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah, that was a weird one. Okay, just chuck you in. Alright, why is our iron taking so long? I feel like this should be going a lot quicker than it is. Given, like, how much we're putting into it. Unless there's some horrible catastrophe waiting for us upstairs.
Almost guaranteed.
But, like, they're still coming down. So, in theory, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yes, sorry, I'm just looking at rebellions in China, and it's like... Okay, so here is one that happened in 1911, or something like that. Here's one happened in 1616, 1711, 1793, 1807, 1814, 1839 to 42, 1851 to 64, 1856 to 60. There was another rebellion that happened during the span of that other rebellion. Yeah, it's basically, I was just looking, it's like, man, they're really overdue for a good rebellion.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, hold on. Let me just make sure. It's like, yeah, this is actually the final quest.
Good.
Everything else is done.
Sorry, I just came across something here. The Small Swords Society seized Shanghai in 1851, declared a restored Ming dynasty, then got crushed between the Qing dynasty, the Qing or Qing imperial forces and European armies in 1855. Their headquarters is now a garden was a garden that's now a tourist gift shop. So it's like some random group of people took control of Shanghai, got decimated by 2 separate empires, and it lasted like 4 years.
Pretty amusing.
Yeah, China is just like, it's always been a nightmare. What was that one where it's like, oh, here was this raid that happened on a city? Hang on.
Oh, that's not what I want.
Okay, yeah, this one. So Battle of Suiyang, wherever that is. Location, Suiyang during the An Lushan Rebellion. Date 757 AD, obviously same location. Result, Yan Pyrrhic victory. Yan forces captured by Suiyang. Decisive Tang strategic victory. Turn of the tide of the rebellion against Yan. Yan forces fail to conquer land south of the river. So again, specifically says Tang strategic victory. The belligerents, Tang dynasty, or Yan, who lost, 60,000 soldier deaths. Tang dynasty,
Oh my God.
9,600 soldier deaths, 20 to 30,000 civilians were eaten.
Oh my God.
Just like, what? Wait, wait a minute. Hey, but also I didn't even notice that numbers. It's like, somehow the Tang Dynasty won despite 20 to 30,000 civilians being eaten, and they only had 10,000 soldiers compared to the 150,000 of the Yan. It's like, what happened? What was this war? This wasn't even a war, this was a battle!
Yeah, that's insane. Wow. Wait, sorry. That was a battle?
That was just a battle of, like, a territory.
Oh my God.
Like, what is Suiyang? Is that a... That was a city!
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think that's a city in China.
150... So, that is a total of... In the high... Actually, let me just go with the low end of that, is... somewhere around 81,000 people dead in a single city siege. And most of them were eaten.
That's actually insane.
I know, it's like China is just absolutely absurd. Look into Hong Shu Quan. Definitely pronounced that wrong. The guy led a rebellion and claimed He was the literal younger brother of Jesus Christ. I forgot about that guy. I completely forgot that guy existed, yeah. It's like China was just, like, it was just warlords and schizos for, like, 5,000 years.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there was a lot of crossover between the two.
Man, what a crazy time that was. Okay, that's doing alright. Okay. Boy, some of those... Can you imagine how dangerous, like, actual metal refining would be if they were just sending, like, baseball-sized chunks of ore just out of a cannon constantly?
It's just like, it's just a foundry built on potato cannons.
Yeah.
That'd be horrifying.
That would be horrifying.
It's like, no one has to wear construction helmets here because they will not do a thing.
Oh, actually, apparently there's, like, new regulations now that a lot of job sites are requiring you to have helmets with chin straps now, rather than just, you know, like, the kind of headlock type
You
thing.
just crank it in like a medieval torture device until it probably won't fall off.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's been the standard for, like, probably 20 years now, at least. And it's like, it's not uncomfortable or anything, but I guess the thing is, they're like, oh, well, it could still come off. It's like, yeah, I suppose technically it could, but my argument would be if you're in a situation where something, where it falls off, I don't think the helmet's going to save you. Personally, that's my opinion on that, but
I mean,
whatever, it is what it is.
if we're being honest, safety helmets are just for show.
It depends on how big the object that hits you is.
I know, it's like, it's completely for show because it's like, anything that they will stop probably wouldn't have killed you anyways. The things that are gonna kill you, it's not stopping.
Probably not, yeah. There is kind of a little bit of a fine line, like, you know, if a, like, chunk of rock, like, a size of that, fell, like, I don't know, let's say 3 stories onto your head with the helmet, it would definitely save you. There's a good chance that would kill you if you didn't have the helmet on, though.
Oh,
so it's
I'll
like,
take your word for it, I don't know
a,
too much for sure.
Like, there's a little bit of a gray area there, where...
Yeah, like, there's a very small number of things that this will actually prevent you from dying from.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you what I guarantee is going on. Whenever the safety inspector or foreman is around, everyone is undoing those chin straps and just relying on the headlock. I guarantee it.
Yep.
Okay, we are like basically 10 away from the copper, we are 40 away from the gold, and we are 13 away from the iron.
It's finally almost here.
We are finally almost done. Yeah, like... Oh, actually, hold on. We have 2 pieces of copper cable that are just here, so just send that down. Yeah, it's like, you know, sure we could have stopped, but it's like, there's literally 1 quest left, right?
It would actually annoy me more if we didn't do that.
Yeah, my point exactly.
I mean, yeah, like that iron wire is going to be done in no time. Same with the polished copper.
It's probably already made. It's just probably on the belt traveling.
It's just lost somewhere.
Yeah, the gold is probably what's going to end up taking the longest. But okay, hold on. We're gonna overfill this again because it will speed things up slightly. Pull that the other way. There. Okay. I'll give us a temporary boost in speed. It would be nice if I could hook up the gold furnace, but there's just no way to get it in the belt like how I currently have it set. Um, yeah, you know, all things, I definitely really have enjoyed playing this game. There's a few things they could work on, which I'll probably leave as suggestions, but other than that, I'm trying to remember how much I paid for it. I don't think it was that much. Definitely worth the price in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotten us a good amount of content. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I liked having a bit of a span of time of not having to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it just reminded me, I think when we first started this, I literally just brought up to you, like, basically the night of. It's like, hey, I got this new game that's kind of cool. You want to do it? And you were like, okay, sure.
It might have been the day before. It was definitely, like, within a 24-hour period of doing that stream.
Yeah, this was very impromptu, but... Okay, so we're literally just waiting on gold wire now.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shut that tap off again because it's about to overflow. Can I do it without spilling anything? Let's see. I fucked up already. There, okay, mission successful. Yeah, the factory's gone a little more disorganized than I would have liked, but it was kind of a point where it's like, we've done so much that it can't really be taken apart and re-optimized anymore without some chaos.
Yeah, it's like, it's just how it is.
Yeah, like this, at this point, it's like, I did not have enough outputs for this. I didn't know I would need that many outputs, but I did, and yeah, so here we are.
Suffering from success.
Suffering from success. Actually, no, I just had an interesting idea if I was to start over. I'd actually put one of the smart splitters and actually have 2 separate rows of these so I could actually work on multiple things at the same time.
Okay.
Like of the same metal.
Ah.
Alright, come on gold, we're only 20 away, there's probably 5 on the belt already. Forecasting machine is working overtime. Oh, it's so close. I am very happy though that we're going to be doing our factory game and that we can do it co-op. That is going to be, I think, a lot of fun.
It's either going to be... Okay, there's 2 ways it's going to go.
Alright.
It's either going to be very fun for both of us, or it's going to be extremely frustrating for you.
Potentially.
I guarantee that. Like, I'll be just over there having a good time building nonsense, and you'll just be, like, trying not to have an aneurysm from the ways I'm doing things.
That is entirely possible. Although I know, like, you certainly have, like, moments of brilliance that certainly have helped me. Like, you came up with a couple things in this, I think.
If you say so, I wouldn't remember what it was. It was probably one of those things that I said just in passing as, like, here's a stupid thing that would be kind of funny to recommend, and then you're like, that's actually a good idea.
Like, yeah, I think it was something like that. Like,
okay, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's like the video, it's like that stupid meme of, say that again. It's like, but no, sometimes, like, just saying something offhand can kind of spark a new idea that just I wouldn't have thought of before. And actually, I think it will happen more often in Satisfactory because it's like there are certainly ways to do things, but you can come up with some pretty ingenious solutions. Just like there is sort of a right way to do things, but it's not the only way to do things, and sometimes the other ways might work better.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of I mean, I would almost say it's more of a thing of, like, there is... It seems like one of those games where it's like there is a very fine line between the correct way to do things and utter madness. That it's sometimes like, it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Or not the correct
like,
way, but like the best way to do something.
I haven't even shown you the whole, like, since I showed you my factory last time, I've got a whole new mega structure I've built.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Or goes to just saying, this whole factory was built from a series of fever dreams founded on tissue paper.
Accurate.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, what was that meme of it? Like, I just had that like yesterday. Hang on, I can find it.
Guys, this is the last one.
Oh, that's the final thing.
That's the final one. The last golden wire coil.
Oh yeah, it was the one like this whole factory is. This was revealed to me by the microplastics in my brain.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Okay.
here we go. Final one. And it's in.
It's processing.
Quest complete.
Yay!
We did it.
Check the quest log.
Quest log, we are going to see that every single one has been completed.
What about those objectives on the side there?
Oh, for some reason that's not... I guess that's a glitch because we just finished that one.
Ah.
That was, that's this one right here.
Ah.
Oh, okay, there we go, just updated.
Okay. Cool.
And there we go. Victory. We have beaten the mine. I am now the MineMogul.
We have won capitalism.
We have won capitalism. I am John Miner. Alright, let's end it before... Well, on a good note.
Okay. Well, with that, the game is going to come out with an update with a completely new questline in like a week, I bet. Yeah, Toasty's probably right. But we don't acknowledge that. After a series is finished, it didn't happen. Nothing after that happened.
Yep.
So, I will update this right now to say finale.
Finale.
And yeah, we're gonna end that now because everything's done and nothing has broken quite yet. I haven't heard anything break in a while.
Because I shut off the coal machines, that's why.
Thank God.
Yep.
I was saying this is purgatory. Yep. Just an infinite nightmare of God only knows what.
Yeah. Well, I guess thank you to everyone who's come around for every stream and watched this factory of madness be built.
Yep. Thank you, Toasty, for always being here to suffer.
Yes, thank you, Toasty. And I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, if you haven't seen Satisfactory before, what you are looking at here, we are going to make this look like child's play in comparison.
Yeah, it's going to be like a 5 square kilometer factorium.
Yes.
No, manufactorium? Whatever the toaster robots call it.
Yes.
Yes, Toasty, here to suffer and bring even more suffering with it.
Precisely.
Well, just appreciate that. So...
Alright.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for playing this for so long while I try to avoid coming up with another game to play.
You're welcome.
And,
stand in front of the baseball chucky machine.
Safe. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out Satisfactory, which will either be happening next week or the week after. I have no idea. It will entirely depend on whether I find a game to play alone within that span of time. Probably.
All right.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, press all the buttons, follow me in all the places, and hope to see you next time. But until then, good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye.